Greetings and salutations. I actually expected you guys to do something. Um, Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents our new Thursday night show. Currently, we're going to call it With Power Comes. We don't know what that means. I'm sure we'll figure it out after today. The new title will be decided later. Before I hand this off to Marcus and before we all jump into it and start working on creating this new world we're going to do, give a shout out to Roll20, which is what you're seeing in the middle of the screen there. That is where we do our battle maps, our artwork, and anything else we want to put out there to give immersion to our players and allow our viewers to have an idea of what's going on. We don't have miniatures, but I do know most of my players here love using Hero Forge. So if you haven't had a chance to check out Hero Forge, go to heroforge.com. You can make a custom mini. Let's close that out. That you can use if you're a subscriber to them. Words are real fun this evening. You can make a digital version you can use in your digital games. Now, we also have another sponsor that we use on Friday nights is GUI Cube. GUI Cube is a world created called Zyathe by a company, by the company GUI Cube, of course. But it's been expanded upon by the community itself. So if you haven't had a chance to go check out GUICube.com, please go do so. Now, if you're watching us on Twitch, we have a little bio down there. It tells you, a little bit about us, what we do. But next to bio are two links. One is for Extra Life. That's the most important one. Anytime throughout the year that you can and wish to give to the Children's Miracle Network as well as the Children's Hospitals, you can click that link and you can give money to help them out. We don't care whose name you give it under because we're not competing. We just want to make sure those children get that access, to get that money to help them out. The other link is not so important because it's not like somebody worked diligently to get it put together or get the shop running, but it's our website, rollhitdie.com, which Marcus has been working on and has probably been the biggest buyer on our shop so far. Got 2 new shirts and a blanket. But you click on that link, you can go and check out our shop, which has shirts, blankets, I think there's cups, there's a few other things, and it'll have our logo on it that you can have delivered, and you can sport our logo when people say, what the hell's that? You go, I don't know, I just saw it online. If you're also watching us on Twitch, we have these little bubbles down here at the bottom by the chat. It's a thing that Twitch has got that allows you to collect those bubbles. Here at Roll Hit Die, we call them chaos bubbles. Why? Because when they're spent, they cause chaos to whatever game we allow you to spend them on. As of right now, which will probably be one of the things we'll discuss tonight, this game does not have anything you spend bubbles on. But I'm sure by the time it's finished, the rest of us can agree on what kind of chaos we can throw Marcus's way, above and beyond the chaos we're already going to throw. So, without further ado, Marcus, do you have anything you would like to throw out? Oh, you know what? Before we do that, we do have, I think, at least one more announcement. Josh, would you like to give a shout out?
Yeah. So my name is Josh, and I'm also a member of another group called At the Dragon's Table. We have a podcast, we've got a YouTube channel, we have a Discord, where we talk about here all things nerd culture, everything from movies to TTRPGs. We're all nerds there. We all talk about role playing games, movies. Friday nights we run if you like riff tracks or mystery science theater, we got a thing called trailer trash theater, which is the exact same thing. Um, every other week we do. If you're a wrestling fan, we got all my friends are wrestling friends. We got another one called Trailer Trash Wrestling, where we talk about wrestling and we review and go over older matches and things like that. We do gaming on our YouTube. Um, and yeah, we're just a bunch of nerds trying to get trying to make it in life, if that makes sense.
Or at least
You can
have
find
fun
us on,
trying.
yeah, and you can find us on Podbean, where we're primarily at, but you can find us on all the different places you find uh, podcasts. It's at the Dragon's Tape.
All right. And Gerald, do you have anything you'd like to plug?
No, I have nothing.
Um,
He has everything. I have nothing.
yeah, you have us now. Josh, if you want to share that link in the Roll20, I will
Yeah,
transfer it over to the Twitch.
yeah. Just a second.
Okay, so Well, Marcus, I will put it in your capable hands, and then we'll jump into dealing with tonight's fun and games.
Alrighty. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Marcus Scott, as most of y'all who watch our channel have known by now. We are attempting a new game called Mutants and Masterminds. Thank you. I can talk now. It's a superhero-based game. We are going to be in the world of Earth 2023.
That was a question I was going to have for you earlier today.
Okay. As of right now, we are debating between either doing a homebrew or kick off the other world. This is going to be our session. Why can't I talk? This is going to be our session 0, where our veterans of this game will assist us newbies on how this game actually works and tweak out any characters. We'll also look at building the world as well. So with that being said, let's go ahead and introduce the rest of the cast and do a quick little reference on what kind of character they're looking to play. So below me, we have Curtis.
Hello, my name is Curtis Ross. I am making a healer-ish person, mad scientist of sorts. Their name is Baxter Tillman. Their superhero name is On Call. But who knows what's going to happen? I'm hopefully not going to make a disaster of something, but maybe. What could go wrong having, all types of unrestrained things as creations?
I'm just waiting to see how the ones who've been experimented on deal with a mad scientist in the group, but we'll see how that goes later.
I made a bomb. There's no safety on it. Why? Why does it need one? It's a bomb. It's supposed to explode.
All the wires are the same color.
Exactly. It doesn't make sense to have to buy different colors. It's fine.
All right. Robert, you're up.
Oh, I'm up. Okay, I'm Robert Maxwell. Hi. And I am going to be playing AM-293, or as the janitor used to call me, Army. I am a screaming hairy armadillo, a less than 1 foot long armadillo who has been the experimental project of a mad scientist who has injected him with everything from alien technology to magic potions to, well, whatever else he could get his hands. And so Army is now sentient. He has nanites running through his system, and he has the ability to teleport, among some other weird nanite abilities. And he will be hopping in, I think, when, we get started.
Alrighty. Following him is Josh.
Well, I'm Josh, Josh Buckland. I'm playing a character by the name of Ricochet, or his real name is David Cecil. He does have a sidekick, which is Trigger, which is, think, Ace from Batman, follows him around. Ricochet has a very, he was a former gunnery sergeant in the Army that got dishonorably discharged because he beat the piss out of his superior officer for events that happened. Let's just leave it at that. He got kicked out of the military. He started drinking heavily. His wife and 2 kids left him, and he turned to a life of crime. He got put in the hospital by another superhero, obviously, whoever you want it to be. They beat him up, put in the hospital. He got arrested. He finally gets out, and he decides that he's going to do the same thing that this hero done to him, and put people on the right path by, putting the fear of God in them, if you will. He's older. He's in his late 40s, a little older. He's in his late 40s. He uses a chakram, so he is the Xena Warrior Princess style character. Not so much fisticuffs, more of like, I'm going to throw everything I've got at you. Javelins and bolas and shurikens, and he's got his big hefty chakram that he uses that he can bounce around the room too. So, and Trigger is a straight up sidekick. So I bought him as a sidekick now, so he's not a minion or anything like that. So,
What breed is Trigger?
he is the Doberman. I think that's what it is. So he's big, got the pointy ears. I think that was the picture that I used.
Okay.
Was the Doberman.
I didn't know if he was the typical military Malinois or the German Shepherd or not.
He's the only thing he got to keep out of the divorce. So.
All right. Next up is Gerald.
My name's Gerald Scrimshire. I'll be playing Stalwart, an idealistic 19-year-old former athlete who got an injury and went to a sketchy doctor who said he could help. And now I'm a superhero, but I'm banned from competitive sports. Because sometimes the cure is just a lot of drugs.
Considering you can pick a city bus up and throw it at someone.
It's not a bad trade, really.
All right. So next is me. I'm Dan Latham. I'm also known as Shadrick Dagar on a lot of social medias. And this evening, the character in which I am working on being is Connor McBain. Connor McBain is a former special operations soldier. Kind of a joint op deal. More of that'll come out later. Who during one of the operations they were involved in got experimented upon by the people who was supposed to be trusted. Since then, developed abilities. Him and his unit, the ones that survived the encounters, got a little too strong, I guess, for the government to appreciate. So they figured the best way to take care of that said problem was to blow it up. And there's a dark time from that period to now that has might shed some light throughout the game. We'll see. But now he is known as the masked superhero, I suppose, called Shadow Wolf. And last we have Scott.
Hi, my name is Scott. I'm playing the character Kyle Smith. What, Mom? No, I'm on the phone, Mom. I'll be in there in a minute. I'm sorry, guys. I'll be right. No, Mom, I'll be right there. I'm playing the superhero. His name's Dude. Dude, the superhero. Because he's a superhero. He's Dude. But I've got one of those tragic superhero stories. I was playing with friends and this meteor hit and it killed all my other friends, but I got all these superpowers because I'm the superhero Dude. But Mom,
on the phone with my friends.
With my mom, of course. But yes, I'll take a bag lunch. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, I'm Dude, and I'm lucky, or something. Well, other people seem to be lucky around me, is more what it is. But, and I still haven't figured out how I joined the superhero team, but, that might be something we figure out tonight. But, yes, I'm Dude, the superhero.
Not the Dude, just Dude.
Just Dude. Yes,
Dude.
just Dude.
Dude who lives at home with his mom.
Everybody's got to have a place to live.
So we
I
now
think
have a new
nothing
song,
wrong with that.
Just Dude.
I could just see the wheels turning in everybody's head. You know, who doesn't know you, Scott. The moment you started screaming at your mom in the background, I was like, "What's going on here?"
That's exactly what happened to me. I was like, what?
Yeah, no.
No. Scott's full in character. If you've seen any of our D&D streams and stuff when he introduces himself, Scott's not there.
Yeah.
All right, Marcus.
Kyle's like 16.
What was that?
Kyle's like 16. So, you know.
Not the youngest, apparently. We've already devised
Hey,
that.
just show up.
Youngest.
He's the youngest human. Yeah.
Alrighty then. Okay. So, where's my thing? Oh,
If you don't know, we're not going to know.
Taking notes on how to screw y'all over. Okay, so.
You had to take notes for
Don't worry, I
that?
gave you plenty of ammo.
I mean, I've got a handout that I got to write out a whole dossier on my character that's going to be, you know, redacted. But, you know, you being the DM will be able to see what's in it.
And so Scott, he's a 16-year-old kid. Correct.
He will have the secret identity thing, and he will have the relationship problem because, you know, Lom is still here.
Mm-hmm. And he's going through puberty.
I'm 16. Already gone through puberty.
He's still in the middle of it.
Yes. So,
Hey,
So-
how's it going?
So which one of you guys are going to have the talk with him, you know, about the hair and stuff growing in certain places?
David will. Ricochet will.
Over a bottle?
He'll show up to he's like, I'm going to be your new dad. Don't worry.
He's going to shave with a combat knife.
I'm just thinking of villains like, you know, Poison Ivy or something.
Well, we can't use that one because it is
I
copyrighted.
know.
You can
There
always
is a DC book that has like all the DC heroes and villains in it.
Yeah.
you can when you have to have that talk with him also, you could just do it, you know, at a strip club like my dad did.
You see there, son? Putting herself.
And we were in New Orleans. We were in New Orleans. I was 9 years old. He decided, you know, take his son to a strip club. So
Well, I mean, I guess that's cool. Mine just took me out to the Mustang, sat down, handed me a bottle of rum, and said, "Your girlfriend's got some pretty little titties." Thanks.
That's awkward, Dad.
All right.
And by the way, that was in real life. That had nothing to do with our characters there.
yeah,
All right. So, I guess the first question is, what type of game are y'all looking to play? More story-based, more role-play, more action-packed?
I'm kind of a balanced person myself.
Well, this question was mainly towards Josh and Gerald.
Oh, I see. Disregard me. I've already been here.
Well, I know what style games you guys like to play.
I know the system pretty well because I ran a 13-year game in the same world, and I can go either way. So if you guys want to do more story-based and, you know, go that route, I'm all for that. If you want to do number crunching and have a 4-hour-long combat, I can do that too.
Okay. Your input, Gerald?
Yeah, I'll put the vote on the same thing there. I haven't had nearly as much experience, but I really like the game, and I'm excited just to be able to play. When the opportunity comes around, just to be able to play, I'm in.
Yeah, I'm the forever DM in my local group. So
Yeah, I'm the only one in my group that will run Mutants and Masterminds. I have people that will run other games, but nobody's running Mutants and Masterminds, and it's the game that I want to play the most. So,
if it's not Call of Cthulhu in my local group, I run everything else. So
Well, I've only played this one time as a guest with was it Alex Thomas? Anybody know who he is?
Mhm.
Yeah, I joined them on Geek Unleashed and played like one episode with them. We're like a bunch of teenage kids, just starting out as
Well,
superheroes.
There's a high school book.
Yeah, I think that's what they were
What it's
using.
all about.
So that's the only time I've ever played. But it was a character's already created, hence my issue with that mess I sent you the other day.
Yeah, and
They're
I
all
will
rough to
admit,
start with.
I love Mutants Masterminds because, as complex as it is, it's not as complex as Champions.
You can
Wow.
make anything in this system. Anything that you want. I've yet to find something that you can't create, or at least stat out in some way. So.
Well, this is my first Mutants and Masterminds. I've played everything else from VTM, Shadowrun, D&D, mostly. So this is going to be a learning experience for me. So I'll be reaching out to you, Josh, since you have the most experience, to tell me what I'm doing wrong. All right. So, are we wanting
You've
to
not
play?
killed us yet?
No,
Oh, okay.
not yet. I got to figure out. Now, I have the Neither War campaign set up, if we want to go that route, or are y'all looking to actually build our own world?
I thought it.
Well,
This is my opinion. I thought it might be cool to brainstorm with everybody and kind of build our own little city. I don't want to say world, but city.
okay.
And we can expand it later, from the city because superhero teams tend to have missions that go
Everywhere.
everywhere. Yeah.
Okay.
And you
As
said
long
we're
as we have an episode where everybody's babies.
And
be
one
great.
with puppets.
And one with puppets. I've had both of those games in my with my local crew.
does it have to be a musical as well?
I already have the musical written out, so
You did say we're doing this this year, right?
yes.
Okay, so we're not going.
I did Earth 2023 as how Earth 616 and all that other multiverse stuff. So I chose 2023 just because of the year. Now, with that said, as you can see here, this is headquarters of Department of Intelligence Enhanced Sentient Agents, or Agency, or DISA. If for English majors out there, DISA is that little double dagger for reference input when you write papers and stuff like that. Sort of looks like the icon that's on the thing. So that's how that name came up. Alright. So, as for the point stand, I was thinking, if you notice on the side, you have hero points, condition cards, penalty cards, damage condition cards. If you want to look at doing some bubbles and stuff like that, for those, we can probably look at that for now. Josh, are you aware of any other type of cards?
Not right off, to be honest with you.
Alright. And I'm assuming hero points are sort of like advantage or
Well, you can use hero points to basically do cool things. That's the way, at least that's the way that I use it. Like,
Okay.
for instance, like I want to do this, this, and this, and this, but there's not really like a power or a skill for it. What I normally do is I'll say, all right, give me a hero point, and roll, I don't know, acrobatics. If you give me the hero point and you make the acrobatics check, you can do the cool thing. But there is a whole section in the book about hero points and what you can do for it. If you got a Hero Labs character sheet, you can edit the scene, you can do a heroic feat, you can improve a roll, gain inspiration, do an instant counter, or you can recover with a hero point also.
So,
okay.
let me ask you this. You can tell me how close this is to what you were just referring to. Hero point may only be used once, may be played at any time. What your character is attempting must be relatively reasonable, and the GM has discretion as to the effectiveness of the action. Some examples include leaping a chasm, that is a bit too far, adding a good bonus to help disarm a difficult trap. So pretty much hero points on here are pretty much similar to the hero points on GUI Cube.
Okay.
Kind of, yeah. And you can gain hero point. At least the way that I run it is if somebody does something cool in game, I will reward them with a hero point. And so that's the way I do it. Let's just put it that way. That's the way I do it. I'll give them a hero point. Or, now at any point, if somebody's doing something and they come up with an idea that's going to mess the plot up, you can say, that's cool and all, but no, here's a hero point. So, and villains have villain points also. But when a villain uses their version of it, the whole group gains a hero point.
Okay.
So,
I
That's
kind
kind
of
of a villain escape. Like, I want to use this villain again, but you guys are beating the crap out of him, so he escapes.
yeah. So everybody gets a hero point.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of remember the last time I played that it was a economy system in the game that was supposed to be in flux all the time. That
Right.
you weren't supposed to sit there and hoard.
Right. Everybody starts with one, and as the game progresses, people will use them, people will gain them, stuff like that. So I use it with my villains. I'm like, because my players are notorious for coming up with something that I didn't think of that's going to completely screw the entire plot. So I'll be like, that's a great idea. Here's a hero point. And they're like, oh. So no, you can't do that.
Yeah, and I also like the fact that you can use them to create try out new powers.
Right.
Because I'm an old school Marvel superhero person, so probably one of the few people left in the world that actually likes that system.
Which one?
Marvel superheroes, the old school TSR one.
Okay.
There's a lot in this game that's kind of reminiscent of that. So you can kind of tell, like some of the hero points, the extra efforts, the heroic feats, stuff like that. So
And their table comparing damage to resistance.
right.
Okay. All right. Now the next question, I guess, will be: do y'all want to start off as a hero group already, or do you want to meet up?
I was thinking, the first part of an episode, or maybe even the end of the night, somebody going around and collecting everybody,
Okay.
and kind of role play some of that out.
See, I was thinking that Army is going to kind of appear the first time y'all have a encounter with something, that he just gets sucked into it. Because he's just escaped from a lab, you know.
He's not been a hero long.
Right.
Is what we're saying.
Alrighty. Okay. Let's see here.
I could go either way. So it doesn't, either way you guys want to do it.
I mean, I could see humans getting recruited. I don't think a recruiter is going out looking for an armadillo.
That's a special sort of skill set they're looking for right there.
Exactly.
Very specific.
Where is the teleporting armadillo?
Where can I find the teleporting armadillo? That needs to be a shirt, by the way.
Yeah.
Marcus,
Where did I
get
put
on
that
it.
teleporting armadillo?
Okay.
Alright, let's see.
Alrighty then. In that case, Gunner's got TK push. Oh.
I'm just trying to figure out some of the attacks.
Okay. That is
Whatever it
fine.
was a crit.
You will need to go in and put your attack bonuses in for everything.
Yeah, I was, but it's not letting me put it in attack, so I guess I have to put it in the mod.
modifier, yeah.
Yeah, but the mod didn't transfer it over there, I don't think. Or did it? Eh, I got it. There we go. Yeah, there it is. So the bottom number is the attack roll.
Top number is the attack roll. The bottom number is the DC against it.
Okay. And we'll do that in a second. Sorry, I didn't mean to derail.
Oh, you're fine. All right. We will start off with Ricochet.
Awesome. Okay.
We start off in the backwoods of Hamilton, Montana, where Ricochet has came a mountain man. Got his own cabin, his dog, overlooking the woods and the small, quiet town, just to get away from it all, to become centered in his mind.
Right. There's some good fish in here. That's why I'm here.
Yes. Yes. As you look out to the world, you do know down towards the valley there is what seems to be a private property installation. You try to stay clear of it just because you don't want to get dealt in with having to deal with anything that's over there.
Okay.
They don't bother you, so you don't
I don't
bother
bother
them. Alright. Got. Yeah. Alright. What's the name of that town again? Hamilton? Okay. You're 16, so you are, what, a junior? Sophomore. It's been forever since I was on.
It's probably sophomore.
Okay. Alright. So, you're a student at the Hamilton High School. You got these cool powers after you and your buddies went camping out in the woods, and there was this crater impact that unfortunately killed your friends, but left you with some strange new abilities. And in the process, you were able to acquire a police radio. You grew up watching all these superhero movies and stuff like that, and comic book nerd, so you're all about it. So you pick up a police radio. Scanner, I should say. Alright. So you're chilling in your room right now, playing video games. It's probably about 7, 8 o'clock at night. Alright. Stalwart, let me pull up your character again. Some of your background. Oh, you don't have any background. You're 19, 20-year-old kid?
19.
Okay. You are the star, whichever sport you prefer to play in. Football, basketball, football. You're a star player. You were all about going pro from Hamilton High. Colleges were recruiting you left and right. And then you blew out your knee. That was right. Knee was your injury?
Back.
Okay. You went to local hospitals. There was nothing they could really do for you. But you wanted to get back in the game. You've heard through a grapevine that a Dr. Baxter had his own little shop. But really, when you went there, it seemed a little shady. But all you could think about was getting back into the game. And that's where you met Dr. Baxter, and he helped heal you to an extent. After a few days of recovery, you still had some pain. He prescribed you some Oxycontin, kind of maybe got you a little addicted to that, and you kicked out of school for drug possessions and stuff like that, and now you're working this small town back home in Hamilton at a local shop. Sound good?
Sure.
Alrighty. Hey, Connor McBain.
Aye.
I
What?
don't want me.
Get on with it. I ain't got all fucking day.
You are actually already a member of DISA. And you are leading a particular SWAT team because of your leadership that you had in your military. DISA heard about this compound in Montana that currently, according to satellite images, there appears to be some kind of arsenal that's being built up, and there seems to be some kind of radiation that is getting picked up there. So you are sending your team to do some reconnaissance, and basically it's a information reconnaissance fact-finding mission. All right. Oh, I'll move you all over to there.
I don't know why the fuck they sent me with all these noobs, but alright. Could have got this done by myself.
All right. Oh, I don't have a miniature freezer.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, yeah, I didn't make one. That and what we were using to make our art wasn't coming up very well, so.
Now, Stalwart, what are your abilities?
I'm strong.
You're strong. Okay.
I got a 15-foot vertical now, so that's nice.
Okay.
Regeneration.
All right. Okay.
Damage resistances.
Okay. Well, you.
Power Man.
Oh, okay. I will have, if it's okay with Scott, you used to be Scott's older sister's boyfriend before the car wreck that injured your back and killed her. But you two became a little close. So you two are you're at your apartment, he's at home, you're on playing Call of Duty or something, video chatting. And why did this just close out on me? Son of a bitch. Alright. So that's where everyone is currently at. We don't know much about Army. He's just wandering around, doing his thing.
Looking for truffles.
Just broke out.
Yeah.
He's looking for truffles.
I know, he's looking for a female armadillo.
Yeah, her name's Truffles. She just got loose too.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Alright. So we will say. Oops. Hold on. Right now, Ricochet, your thing's probably up around this area over here. Get your dog up there as well.
Good old Trigger.
Yeah. Alright. Okay. out of the way. Hide for now. Oops. Hide, and hide. Okay, now I can see everything. Alright. Connor, you and your team come sneaking in, and you guys notice several
I'll have you a miniature here in a minute.
okay, armed guards going around this fortress here. Not really fortress, but fort of sorts. Go ahead and give me, what is it called in this? Perception? Okay.
Okay, and I guess we'll click the number for it. Or just click the ability. Okay, yeah, it was just taking its time. 10 is what I rolled first time.
Okay. Alrighty. For the most part, you see the three guys up front here, kind of smoking and joking, not really paying too much attention. There they are. And let's. Oh, that's present. Which one's perception? Perception. There we go. 9. Okay. Yeah, they're not really paying much attention to you.
Alright. I mean, I can do a
So-
stealth to get a little closer to him.
Alright, go ahead and give me that stealth roll.
Looks like
Wow.
he's built for stealth.
Fine. Move on up to where you would like to stealth at.
Yeah, well, give me a minute to... I'll give you something to start with.
Okay.
The hell? Oh. Looks like Hero Forge has got an upgrade.
Oh.
Which just threw me off, so I apologize. And where is these two here?
Yeah, it's the three down here at the bottom
Oh.
that are smoking and joking.
Copy.
You're currently over in these woods over here.
Alright, so...
Or I'm on the objects.
Here. This will be... Well, hell, that didn't do it.
Oh, oops.
I have access to actually put a token on my character, don't I?
You should, yes.
Alright, so let's see.
Yeah.
There we go.
I didn't realize I've actually put your token on the GM layer.
Alright, and there we go. And that's... Oh, you gave a... Okay, gotcha. You can delete that bottom right corner.
There we go.
Alright. So I'm going to get within earshot to hear what they might be saying to each other.
Alright. You know what? Since you move closer, I'll have you do another perception.
Alright.
Okay. For the most part, you're catching about the late night poker game. You hear them mention something about
Now, what's my current team consist of? I mean, we're all just basic soldiers, right?
Yes.
All right.
Well, you have your abilities, but your team are just,
Well, I'm pretty certain at this point in time I've
Well-
kept most of my abilities under wraps.
yeah. You're basically a spec ops team for this Black Ops government.
Yep,
somebody
who was paying me some money to do a job.
Yes.
All right, so I should have an Overwatch.
Yep.
I'm ready to Overwatch. I have 3 tangos, and the rest of the team eliminate silently.
Okay. Do you have one Overwatch sniper? Her name's Kearney.
Codename what?
Kearney. Cayrne.
Okay.
That's currently your Overwatch, and put.
And I don't think you mentioned it, but how many people we have in the squad?
You have with you have 2 4-man teams, so 8, 9, and then your Overwatch would make 10.
Okay, so 2 fire squads and the Overwatch. Copy that. All right.
Okay. So how are you going to eliminate these 3 up front?
I will get as close as I can to this one on the far outside. Before I get completely into position, I will have Overwatch take out the one far opposite and one of my fire team to join me to take out the other one.
Alright, do you have, what kind of equipment? I know what your Overwatch has. What kind?
I'm using my blade.
Okay, so you're running in and slicing them?
I'm not going to run. I'll sneak. Run makes too much noise.
Okay. Alright.
So you need another stealth?
Sure.
There you go.
And my perception, of course, is going to fail because these guys can't seem to see shit.
I don't know about the rest of the fire team, but I do have night vision goggles.
Okay.
Or
Yeah, they're all equipped out. Same with you. They got basically MP5s with the silencers and combat knives, night vision, all that. Let's go ahead. Let's see. Go ahead and give me. I'll roll a d20.
just
Maybe.
a straight D20?
Yeah. Okay, so 14. Give them. Hey, I end up rolling the same thing. Okay, so we'll put them. All right. Just as you come out, you're taking this first one here.
Yes.
Okay.
Sniper can take out the last one, of course, and one of the other fire team members can join me to take out the middle one.
Okay. Well, you got one guy coming out behind you, knife ready, and I'll go ahead and get sniper attack. Now,
She is shooting at the bad guys, right? Not at us.
let me add some stuff. Okay, she does hit. I just don't know how damage works on this. Josh?
Okay, what is she using?
She is using a sniper rifle.
A sniper rifle. Do you have the DC on that, or
That's what I'm looking for.
so the damage of the weapon is what you're looking for here. Let's see here. Projectile weapons. Sniper rifle would be a damage 5, so that means that the DC would be a 20. So if he hit, then he gets to roll a toughness check,
Okay.
and the DC of that he needs to beat is a 20.
Okay. Wow. All right. And if he beats it, he takes no
Nothing.
damage. Or...
Nothing. It dinged off of body armor or, something along those lines.
Okay.
So damage, it starts at 15, and then you start adding whatever your rank is.
All right. Well, go ahead and give me your attack there, Dan.
All right. Was that my roll? Was a 1? No, it's condition 1. Excuse me?
Okay.
Did I do that wrong?
I
Do
do.
what's your to hit
Let me bring up
with the knife? A
attack
plus 11?
bonus is a plus 11.
Plus 11.
And it says resistance DC is a 21.
Right. So that means the damage should be like a 6. So that's the case. I'm assuming it's strength based because it's a knife.
Right.
So it would be your strength plus whatever damage of the weapon would be. That's what strength based damage would be. So looks like you got a 15.
Okay. Well, as you go up to attack him, your partner behind you picks a rock because they notice him. The shot from your Overwatch pings off the armor. You rolled a 25 toughness. And the guy you just tried to attack grabs your arm. Oh, looks like we're in initiative. And why isn't this pulling up my initiative? Alright. Click-a-mish. Not pulling up.
Well, initiative runs off of agility.
Okay.
Unless you have speed of thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Which runs off of your intelligence.
yeah, it's just a populating and the turn order.
Do you roll for it, or does it just go off what you have?
Roll.
Okay.
Did you click the right token?
Yeah.
'Cause there's a bunch of them out there.
Yeah, just click on the front 3 here. And how many do I have? And
Shadow got that big agility score.
Yeah, for some reason he's a little faster than most people. Even these fire crews are like not understanding why, because I won't tell them.
He's just that good.
They're norms. There's no need to tell them anything. Plus, I don't want to get back to the people who actually would like to know that I'm around.
do you guys see the initiative tracker?
guard, guard 1, guard 2, guard 3.
Okay.
Yes.
They're all at 0, but I see them.
Okay. Well, I'm going to put them in at 3.
Well, let me rephrase that. I see guard 3, and then how would you pronounce the others?
Oh.
Oh, there's guard 5.
Okay, so I can't spell.
Hey, I read it to guard 1 through 3 to begin with before I ever noticed that the letters were in the wrong spot. But they say the mind will actually read the right word as long as the first and last ones are in the right spot. Looks like I might need the help of an armadillo here in a minute. My team can't even take out.
Well, these guys, they're lower PL, so I figured it would be a little easier for you. But yeah. All right. Yeah. So that was 1. That one was a 6. That one was an 18. That one was 11. I hate. Okay. Well, I'm stressing because I don't see your. I see you rolled over here, but I don't see your name in here.
Guard 1000? How many fucking cards are there? I clicked my token and hit the roll, so I don't know.
Okay.
So,
Be right back.
Yeah, we may have to look at that later on. And your team. I'll have your team go. Roll me a d20 and then add 5.
alright, 19.
That's when your team goes. Okay. And I did guard 1000 just because you were being a smartass.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, you're up front. You're in hand-to-hand combat right now with the guy in front of you.
Yep.
You realize they seem to be a little bit stronger than you expected.
Fuck. Alright. I guess I'm just going to attempt to... I'm going to shove this guy into this guy.
Okay.
So I need to move my character here. And, well, I say shove into him. Let's see how well this works out. There we go.
Okay.
Is it just doing the dice roll and not adding the points on top of it?
See, it's 20 plus 10 conditions, 14 plus 10, and then roll 20. But he fails his strength.
Okay.
So he does get pushed into them. They kind of fall to the ground. About this time, you do hear shouting going on.
Alright, so the damage for that will be strength based. So Josh, help me out with this. Strength I have is a 5.
So it would be 15 plus 5, so it would be the DC would be 20.
If
If you're trying to hurt him by
Yeah.
pushing him.
Yeah, well, I was trying to knock him and his partner out if I could.
Okay.
That would be a toughness roll.
Yeah. First guy rolled a 15. Second guy rolled a 21. So first guy failed by 5.
So that would be one, two successes. So that would be a. You look on the sheet here. So we do it as 2 degrees of failure. So that would be a -1 to all his active defenses, and he's dazed, which means he can only take a single action per round.
Okay.
So he can either move, or he can attack, or he can do a skill of some kind, or a power, but he can't do multiple.
And I will inform the rest of the fire team to go live.
Okay. As they go live, Ricochet, you're out there smoking your cigar, petting good old
Trigger.
Trigger.
For some reason I was thinking Brutus. You hear gunshots ringing out down below.
How close are they?
I'd say they're probably maybe half a mile down the road.
All right. I am going to go inside the little cabin, grab my stuff, and head down.
Okay.
Because I am the hero that heads into the middle of, like, hey, there's gunshots in that direction. So let's go figure out why.
Yeah. As you're running out of your cabin, you can see the fire or the flashes of the gunfire down below.
Mhm.
You see across the valley lights starting to come on from your neighbors, if you want to call them neighbors. They're a bit away from you, but and about that time, I'll get all these names. Scott.
His name's
Okay, his name is Scott as well?
no, his name is Kyle.
Kyle. Okay. Let's change that in your character sheet so as you guys are playing, you hear over your radio that shots are fired at this location that's probably about a mile or so from your house, just up the mountain. What would you like to do?
So over the mic, I go, dude, did you see that? Oh shit! Oh man! You gotta come pick me up! You gotta come pick me up! There's gunfire up at the base up there. Come get me so we can go fight. And I'm talking to the strength guy. I can't remember his name. Sorry.
Stalwart.
Stalwart.
Wait, you want to go to where the gunfire is?
Well, I'm gonna let you go first.
That's a terrible trait. Like, shouldn't we just call somebody?
Well, somebody's already called the police.
Are you sure?
You don't want to go help, or I want to go see what's going on.
All right, but we look first.
Promise me. You know me. I never jump out and do something stupid.
Now, that is exactly why I said that.
Okay. I will pinky promise when you get here.
Okay.
And you're just a few houses down from them, so you have no problem hopping in your car and getting to them.
I grab the ski mask before I run out of the house.
I have my bandana mask.
As I run out of the house, like, Mom, Sewer's gonna get me. I gotta go, and just slam and run out the house with the radio.
God. I'm going to get backed up by Kick-Ass and Hit Girl.
Hey, they were really effective, okay?
I'm thinking first movie.
All right. All right. If y'all want to go ahead and roll y'all's initiative, y'all be coming in probably about 2 rounds.
Somebody gonna have to do some rolling for me because I can't get on
Okay, that's right.
deal.
You want me to Ricochet and trigger both?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot about trigger. Let me add trigger.
He's coming. He's coming.
I'm trying to drop a token, but it won't let me drag it over.
Dr. Baxter, you're in your little lab doing God knows what to God knows who.
Oh, well, apparently I have DNA of someone already, so that's something that's been fiddled with and synthesizing and attempting.
Okay. As you're doing that, your pager goes off because you're the on-call doctor tonight, and there has been a report of shots fired, and you are meeting up with EMS to head that way.
All right, that'll work. Definitely get stuff set up and then, get myself rounded up to get in there.
So I can't interact with the token.
Can't interact with your token.
Nope.
Which one is? Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I tried to drag a token onto the board, but it would not let me.
Maybe just be permissions aren't completely set.
All right. Controlled by token properties. Represents this one here is okay. Now give it a shot.
It's not letting me move it.
Stalwarts. I'm sorry. I'm still editing yours.
Gotcha.
Didn't let me do that. Let me try this. Nope.
Okay.
There it is.
Ding ding, I can move mine now.
I'll get trigger here.
Okay. So how do I send that initiative to the tracker? Do I have to re-roll it, or?
He'll have to probably type it in because it didn't work whenever I rolled mine and had my target.
Yeah. So. Yeah, normally you click on your token and then roll your initiative and it'll put an initiative tracker, but for some reason it's not doing that.
They both wrote a 15, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 5.
Let's try this. Just to see if it'll work, because I clicked the actual agility. I didn't actually hit the initiative button. But you guys did, right?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. You can delete that one. That was on me. I hit the wrong button. You can delete that. So it will put it in there if you actually hit the initiative button. I hit agility when I roll mine.
So why didn't I put them? Yeah. Oh, okay. It wouldn't do it for me. Okay. Well, so you're heading down. Doc's on his way. You're able to move your skirt, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. And I will...
Now, are these guys classified as minions, or?
They're foreman warriors, scale 7s.
Gotcha. Okay.
I rolled since I don't have a character completely done, I rolled a 15 on the D20, so that would be my initiative, I guess.
Okay.
But I'm waiting for my ride, so.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. I'm waiting for my ride to get here. To get to the fight.
Yeah. Okay. So. Let's see. Let's get your guys's coming through. Okay. So Overwatch, that's 23. Ooh. He failed by 23 minus 11 is 12. So that's.
So you rolled a total of 12?
He failed it by 12. Failed the save by 12.
Was he doing like a toughness roll, or what was he doing?
This was Overwatch shooting the same person they did last time. She just had to roll better. So she rolled a 23 total, and he rolled a toughness of 11.
The toughness doesn't matter what she rolled. It matters what effect she's using. The gun is what matters.
Right. Which was a DC 23.
For the 23. And what was the guy's dodge? What is his dodge bonus?
His dodge bonus is... I don't see a dodge bonus. His dex is 0. 3.
3.
So
she needs to be the 13 to hit him. That's 10 plus whatever the dodge bonus is. So she rolled a 20 something?
Yeah, 23.
That's definitely going to hit him. Next, he would roll at this point a toughness roll at this point.
Yeah, which was 11.
11, and the DC on that was
23.
23, 11, so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's what, 3 levels of success altogether? Because she hit him.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be, that's pretty bad.
Dagger?
So another -1 to all of his active defenses, and he's staggered. So staggered would be, he is dazed and hindered. So he can only take a single action, and he moves at half his normal speed now. And if he takes another level 3, he automatically is incapacitated.
Okay.
So his -1 to his dodge, parry, and toughness.
Okay.
Is that the same one they hit before?
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah. This is the one that first took damage. This is that one.
Gotcha.
Okay, so it sounds similar to like Torg's damage and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. The rest of the guys. Holy shit. Dan, roll me a D100.
60.
Okay. As you are fighting this guy, you feel a ping off your ass.
Paying off my ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
No damage.
Good job. Good game.
I will, at this point in time, holler in the comms that we have apparently been using. It's like, I am on your fucking side. I told him I should have came in here by myself.
Yeah.
Can't, good help's hard to find.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So, yeah. Oh. Okay. See, does he... So that's 6, that's 21. So... Seriously?
Are you
Okay.
shooting me again?
No!
Okay.
You're fire team sucks. Just shooting your Overwatcher. Out of all of them, your Overwatch and one other guy could have hit, but the guy dodged. So, that's your team. Alright.
Alright, I'm going to be right back while you go through the rest of those numbers I'm seeing.
Okay. Well, is 7:40. Do we want to take a break before we get into long battle?
I mean, fine by me.
Sure.
Everybody else?
Alright, yeah, I'm fine with that.
Alright,
Okay.
so ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back momentarily as we take ourselves a bathroom break and snacks and drinks and all that fun stuff. So don't go too far. There we go. Now we're back. Back from our little break to deal with the trouble my fire team apparently has left me in.
Sorry. All right.
Sorry. Sorry. Think this is high school? This is the field. There is no sorry. You're either dead or you're not.
And here comes the high school person.
Yeah. Yep. Here come the high schoolers. That's gonna be the sad part. This high schooler is gonna save me from the trained military guys ain't gonna make it.
You see this guard here go running into the building and disappears.
Of course he did.
This guy is making his way down and taking care of your fire team, which unfortunately is not very.
I may have to collect dog tags here in a minute.
Don't worry, cavalry's on the way.
Yeah. Does that mean that this is fire team going to survive?
All right.
I mean, I know I
You
will.
see. You see this brute come up, basically just grab two of the guns out of your fire team's hand and just slings them across the field. And they go crashing down onto the ground. They're not dead, they are just really hurt.
Yep, we didn't come with a medic.
Your spare parts.
Yeah,
Well, you were just supposed to do reconnaissance, not actually engage.
well, I was planning on taking out the watch so we can get a little closer to do the reconnaissance, but I didn't expect my team to be so terrible at the job.
I need a dodge roll from you as the guy
From me?
you. Yes.
Well,
guy
no, you roll to hit against his dodge.
Right.
His dodge is your DC.
So it's 10 plus his dodge.
Okay, so what is your dodge?
My dodge is a 10, so it'd be what, 20?
So it'll be a 20.
Okay.
And that's his DC to hit him would be.
Yeah, I rolled a 23 as he pulls out his knife and tries to swing at you. So I'll need what's that?
Toughness at this point.
Toughness.
Mm-hmm.
No, I need to roll the toughness.
Right.
And what is the DC of his toughness?
23 is what I struck.
So what is the strength? Well, it doesn't matter. But 29 pretty much covers it all. But it's the strength of it. It's a knife, so it's a strength-based weapon. So it's strength plus whatever the damage of the knife is, added to 15, then whatever that number is. So if it's like a 6 or a 7, it'd be 15 plus that.
Okay. Yeah, that's what it apparently it's adding that for me here.
Gotcha.
Okay, so he comes at you with this knife, you parry it away. This other guy comes around and he tries to grab you. So that's strength plus that. Okay. And you kind of like grabs around your arms and you just bust his arms up because you're a 20, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it's if he's trying to grab him, that would be his parry.
Which is
Oh,
a 20
okay.
as well.
Yeah. Dodge is for like shooting and range. Parry is for melee combat.
Oh, okay. Either way, I rolled a 17, so.
My parry is a
It
20.
doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah. Alright, so that one goes, that one goes.
Yeah. So I look at I put on my mask, I look at at Stalwart, and I said, "Watch this!" And the D20s start rolling in my eyes, and I touch the car, and me and him are now at the base somewhere, pulling into this combat.
Oh, okay.
The fuck
They
is
got-
that?
They got green lights all the way through.
All right. As you
Put that premium gas in there. He got there.
okay. So Connor, as you're fighting these guys, you hear this. What kind of car do you have there, Stalwart?
I mean, it's my mom's car. So, you know, whatever a middle-aged white lady drives.
Alright, see, you
Yeah,
see
it's a
this
minivan.
blue Ford.
Aerostar?
It's Aerostar. Thank you.
Big Dodge Caravan come flying.
And it has to have the little stick figure family on the back.
Yes, with a couple dogs and a cat and wooden panel on the side.
Oh,
You
Jesus
hear that
Christ.
come squirching through.
Right.
And
Now the actual
stop
high
right
schoolers
back.
have showed up.
Yay. Army.
Yep.
As you're going through the woods, you spot your prey. This nice,
Juicy
Female.
ant. Oh, that.
yeah.
You said you was after a female armadillo. I mean,
Hey, yeah.
You see her, she's kind of looks at you, smiles in an armadillo way of how they do those things.
in a very
And
amorous
just-
armadillo way.
Yeah. And just as you go to approach her, you vanish.
Or does she vanish? Along with everything
Well,
else
It doesn't
around
matter. And I'm just gonna say this: you get to put me here. I'll bring Turker out.
I
You
got
get to
him.
put me where? Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah.
You just put me wherever you want. On the roof is fine.
Under my feet. What the fuck?
All of a sudden, you're on top of this wooden crate of sorts, and you're looking around like, where the fuck she go? So if you want to go ahead and
This.
roll your initiative.
Okay. I am pulling that up.
And that would be the 24. Okay.
24.
All right.
That-
Rico.
That's a little
Ricochet,
fucker.
but okay.
Ricochet.
Oh yeah.
You and Trigger are down at the base. You see this guy, his back's turned to you, kind of approaching into the forest. What would you like to do?
What I like to do.
Go back home and get a beer.
Alright, so I'm going to do. First off, I'm going to do a stealth check for me. And hide. So. Well, wait, he's not aware of me at all, right?
No, his back's turned to you, and he's kind of lurching towards the front of the fort.
Gotcha. Well, then I'm going to take out the chakram and throw at him.
Okay. He dodged with a 15.
So 25 will hit him then?
Yes.
Or 20, is it 25 or is it 25 or 22?
It's the
roll,
22.
The roll says
22.
22.
Gotcha. So the 22 will hit him and the DC is 25.
And I rolled a 15
You roll a 15 total,
total.
so that's 2 levels of damage against him. So -1 to his active defenses, so dodge, parry, and toughness. And he is dazed. He can only take a action next turn.
Okay. You hit him in the back of the head, kind of stumbles forward, and tries to catch his feet. What would Trigger like to do?
He does what dogs do. He's gonna just run up and bite him.
Okay, we're.
If go ahead.
You got a
No,
specific.
go ahead.
I don't know if he's gonna hit him though. You got a 10.
I rolled an 18. He jumps up. He doesn't quite get the bite, but he does knock him off balance, and he's currently prone.
Okay.
All right.
The fuck did the dog come from?
So the 10 did hit him? Because that would be
Did-
against his parry.
Yeah, I rolled an 18, so technically the bite didn't hit him, but for Flair, since he's delusional right now, I'll just say he got knocked down.
Okay.
All right. Or no, not Connor. Kyle and Stalwart. You come zooming up into here. You see a guy to the right of you. And what would y'all like to do in your minivan?
And these guys look like Norse barbarians.
Yes.
Dude, it's Ren Fair.
Well, act like you're supposed to and go get somebody.
Who?
The one there.
Why? He's not. Why?
Because we're in the right place at the right time to be heroes. And don't forget, call me dude.
I did call you dude.
Well, go get him.
Why? I don't know who I'm supposed to hit.
Just pick one.
I don't think that's how hero stuff works, man.
It is, I swear. I read it in a comic.
That was the Punisher, dude. I don't think that's right.
The Punisher's always right. You should know that.
That's not what Captain America said.
Captain America is a myth.
You're walking home.
No, never mind. Captain America rules.
Well, as you two are arguing, the one guy you see on the right does slam up against your van and kind of rock it a bit.
Oh, shit.
And put a dent in your mom's minivan.
Okay. I am going to use my intimidation and tell him, hey, you get away from my mom's van.
He's still paying payments on this.
Alright, and that would be, what, an insight?
Mm-hmm. That would be the opposite.
Okay.
I think it's
She's
insight,
like-
will, or intimidation, whichever's higher.
She's only got 3 more
Take it, roll.
payments on this thing. She's gonna kill me when I get home.
She's not gonna let me use the car.
Well, your intimidation of 27 to his, yeah. You think you hear a fart, but as he steps back, you do start seeing little drops on the ground.
Better need my brown pants.
That's why I wear the
Yeah, I rolled a 6.
This guy's got the right idea. He wore the brown pants.
So he's quite intimidated.
Yeah, he's gonna leave that van alone.
Oh shit, soccer mom, I don't want to piss her off.
No, Karen.
I gotta care.
So Kyle, what are you doing?
I look at this guy and just look at him, and I'm not sure how this works. So, do I have to roll to attack, or does he just make a will saving throw?
What are you
What
using
trying
against?
I'm using the Jinx power.
Deflect.
I'm not using the catastrophe power. It's called Jinx. That
It's an afflict. It's an afflict power.
It's an affliction. You still gotta roll to hit him, though.
okay. So I got to roll to hit him.
Right.
So
And I think you have accuracy on that.
I do. So it's a 28 to hit him.
Okay, and this is against his.
It would be
Will?
no. It would be well. What is the? Is there an alternate
It's against
resistance?
his will.
Okay.
Assisted by Will.
All right.
What's the
Yes.
DC on it?
18.
Oh, the 18. Okay, he rolled a 21.
So
Yeah.
I guess nothing happens.
He's still shitting himself from, hitting Karen's car. So.
But he doesn't know where it came from.
Right.
Okay.
And then I kind of duck down, so the only person they're seeing is Stalwart.
His regular people name is Bobby.
Bobby. The only person they're seeing is Bobby.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for the
Okay.
time you guys call each other by your real names and not your superhero names.
Okay, so Connor, you're up.
Yeah. This just went to shit in a hurry, so I will go ahead and pull out my my pistols and start shooting the guys in front of me.
Okay.
Trying to find the actual damage for it. Should be under equipment, right?
Should be. What kind of pistol did you use?
It's a blaster.
A blaster?
Mm-hmm.
It's the blaster pistol, I believe, is a 5, I believe.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Yeah, blaster pistol's 5, and blaster rifle is 8.
let's see. What's the benefit of ambidexterity? Can I shoot 2 at one time?
Ambidexterity would allow you to. I think you don't have like a dominant hand.
You are equally adept.
Right.
So
Like if your right hand gets broken, you can use your left hand and it doesn't affect you.
okay.
Right.
So,
No negatives.
Alright, so we go ahead and do the firing, and I'm assuming that I don't know how the skill's working. Let me go and roll it. Because I get a +5 to the attack, but I think that's already been put into it.
Yeah, that's already figured in.
Alright.
All right.
So
My dodge is a 14, and
and
the toughness roll is a 15.
That should be a 20
Yeah.
because the base damage is 15.
Then you add the damage on top of that.
Right.
Which would be 5, so it would be a 20, and then
Okay.
you're rolling and adding.
so I
your-
need to
your-
change that somewhere, don't I? To upgrade it, fix it, whatever.
And the toughness roll is just a d20 plus his toughness, whatever that may be.
Yeah. His toughness is a 10, and I rolled a 5.
So 15 altogether. So.
Yeah.
Which is enough for 2 levels of success.
Mm-hmm. And he's already had 2 levels of damage.
Already, so he already has a -2 to his toughness already. So
Oh.
that 15 turns into a 13. So it's still
Still 2.
still 2 levels of success. Every 5 is a level of success.
Okay.
Just like with Thorg.
So he's now, defenseless?
If it would be basically what happens is that it doesn't stack. So basically it doesn't stack. So it does still be another -1, and he's still dazed. So he can only.
And usually the daze drops off at the end of the round, but since he got dazed again, it'll go to the end of the next round.
Right.
Okay.
So he's now at -2 to all of his active defenses. It's now -3.
Okay.
Is it all your active defenses, or is it just toughness? I thought it was just toughness.
It's dodge, parry, and toughness is the 3 that it hits. So your will and your fortitude state don't change, but the actual can I be hit and be hurt defenses go down.
And how much can you take before you go down?
It's
If you
all based on when you fail to save by enough.
Right. If you take
okay.
two level 3, if you take 2 level 3s, you're down. If you take a level 4, you're down. So I could take 10 1 failures, but as long as I keep rolling high on my toughness.
Okay.
So.
And I suppose that's it for my turn.
All right, Army.
Okay. This guy over here, is he still threatening what look like to be innocent people?
Yes, he is beating the shit out of a squad right now.
Okay. So Army and Connor may be able to hear somebody. Oh, that's a bad man. I wish I could just. And suddenly he disappears. He then behind this guy, because it's an indirect ability, a small ball of fur seems to appear at high velocity, hit him in the small of his back, and then Army is back where he was.
Okay.
Yeah. I would have turned to look where the voice came from, saw that there might have been a pop in the air.
Yeah.
What the hell is going on around here?
So, let me see if I can hit him.
Oh, you can hit him. I rolled shitty on the dodge.
Well, no, you don't roll dodge. What is his dodge?
Unless it's the only time you would ever roll dodge is if it is overcome through dodge, then you would roll an add your dodge bonus, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, so I hit a 21 dodge.
Okay, yeah, he's only got a +3 to his dodge.
Okay, so he did 13. And now he has to roll a toughness roll against a 25.
And I rolled a 21.
Okay.
Just one level.
So one level.
Which is...
Just a -1 to all his defenses.
Okay. Alrighty. Doc, did you ever roll Nish?
I can. Let me toss it in there. I've been looking at stuff and trying to sort things out.
Okay.
15.
Doc was taking too long. He's trying to find his gene slicer.
15's a popular initiative roll, it looks like.
It seems so.
Oh, okay, you are in there already. Yeah. So, don't know how yours goes in, but everybody else does.
Well, did everybody else have
Well,
their
I
miniatures
didn't
at
have
the time?
control of my token.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can.
And
toss
I
mine.
didn't roll the right. I didn't hit the right button.
Okay. Do you have control of your token now, Robert?
Oh, yes, I do. Thank
Okay.
you.
Alright, so that was our 19. 2 are down, so that leaves Overwatch and...
Oh, you got a critical.
Yeah. So 23 on the one guy. Oops. So
Yeah,
he's
my fire-
-1, so his dodge would be at a 12. And
My fire team actually did something.
no,
No.
No.
Okay.
he rolled toughness of 29. All right. 19. No. Is there any bonuses for the 20? Not 20 in this
So the natural 20.
critical.
When it comes, that's what I'm bringing up here.
It's a +5
you
to the
can add-
effect.
Right.
So if it's damage, the damage DC is 5 higher. If it's an affliction or something like that, then the DC saving throw for that is higher.
Okay. So that would put damage at, because it's a fire.
So what is it you firing?
So it's a sniper rifle person, right?
Yeah.
That's
And
5.
that is
The sniper rifle is
Range damage
Sniper
5.
rifle's a 5.
5. So that'd be,
5.
well, Toughness was a 12, so that would be what, 30? So 18 difference.
That's night night.
Yeah. Let's see. Sniper rifles, 5. Yeah. So this is the same one that's already took one level 3, right?
This one here.
So it's the same one, right?
Yeah.
Then they're down.
Okay.
If you take 2 level 3s, you're down.
Oh, okay. He's night night. All right. That guard's the one that ran in. They're doing their thing. Okay, Rico and Trigger, what are y'all doing?
All right.
Ricochet.
This guy here. What is he looking like? Like, does he look?
He took what, 1 point of
2.
2? Okay.
I am. So is he aware of me right now, or is he just aware of Trigger?
He's dazed. He's on the ground. He's starting to wake up or get out of his daze, and he sees Trigger over him.
Okay. I am going to make a beeline for the roof here. I have a power called Powerful Legs. I've got a 30-foot vertical leap.
Okay.
Can I make it to the roof?
Yes, you can.
All right. And then as I jump, I'm throwing and trying to hit him again.
Okay.
As I get this sheet to come up here. There, so 19.
Okay.
Against his dodge.
Yeah, which is the 12 now, so this is 1 point.
Right.
So that hits.
All right, so
And
DC is a 25.
And I rolled 11.
So that's, well, what is that? 10, that's 3. That's 3 levels. So
He's
negative
night-night.
1. Yeah, well, that's negative 1 to all of his active defenses, and he gets that staggered, so he's stunned and, well, not stunned, but dazed, and moves at half his normal speed.
Okay.
And then Trigger.
Well, before you're done, you're a big guy, right?
Right.
Give me a percentage roll.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. How do I do the roll? Let's do slash roll.
You
Yeah.
got the dice on the left-hand corner.
Oh.
Looks like a D20. Click it. It'll bring up a...
Okay. As you land, 1 foot kind of goes through the roof, but you don't fall through the roof.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
And I want to have Trigger bite at this dude now, since
Okay.
he's a little easier to hit now.
Oh, that hits.
Oh, that's a 20. So that's an unnatural 20. But it's
Yeah,
just a 20.
dirty.
So DC's 18.
Okay. And he's got -1.
Nice
So that-
2. Nice.
-2. Okay, that puts him at 16.
So that's for another level.
Okay.
And Trigger's staying on him. So
All right.
can I see down? Can I see down in the hole?
Yes, you can.
What's,
You see 2 of these guards that you were fighting, and a woman that's... Where is she? The woman that's, I'd say probably about 5'6", wearing what appears to be like a black gothic robe, hollering orders about these guys loading up a truck.
Oh crap, Kyle, my mom's here.
okay. All right.
Yeah.
Dang, I wish I would have took the grenades. Anyway.
Speaking of Kyle,
I backing up.
Yeah, he's kind of backing away, like, oh shit. Don't
Okay.
want to mess with that guy.
Okay, I'm gonna use my catastrophe skill, which I have to hit. I don't know what.
It would be a ranged attack. So
I have range 2.
you took range. You took the advantage range 2, right?
Yes.
All right. So that adds to any ranged attack. That you
Okay.
do. So you would add your dex, whatever dex you have, plus the 2.
Catastrophe says it's a perception range.
Is it perception? Okay.
That's what it says in the Power Profiles
Yeah,
book.
it-
So if you took it
that's-
direct from that.
And then I modified it, so yes.
Okay. So what? I'm assuming I still have to roll the hit. And what do I roll up the? Or does he roll for defense?
Yeah, you roll the toughness.
No, you would have to as long as he's. I took perception ranged as long as it's in your general vicinity and you're aware of that person. You can perceive them. You can attack them, so it would still be a ranged attack
Okay.
to hit him though.
It's 27 to hit.
Okay. And is it a mental thing or a physical thing you're doing?
He's going to trip and fall backwards and hit his head.
Okay. Good.
It's damage, so it's physical.
So toughness then.
Is it? Did you have alternate resistance will?
No, not on this power.
Not on this. That was the Jinx power. That was the Jinx.
Yes.
Power.
Okay.
So the DC is a 24 on
Can
this.
it be will? I rolled a 21 on will and rolled 11 on toughness.
Want that
So-
will?
So
It's damage 9.
So it'd be 3 successes there.
Okay.
So that's at -1 to all his active defenses, and then he's staggered. So either he gets one action, he moves half his normal speed.
okay.
And then I duck down again because the only thing I did was look and then duck down. If he was actually looking at me, my eyes were rolling the D20 that I rolled.
Okay.
Oh my God! These people's got guns.
They're trying to hurt me.
All right. Well, one squad member's pretty good for you. He rolls out of the way. This guy tries to grab him, throw him.
Oh, don't forget on call. You haven't adjusted the thing, and he also has a 15.
Oh,
You haven't reset the turn order yet, and so he is
That's right.
15 too.
sorry. On call, you come pulling in. Over here, get your paramedics. You see a dog chewing on a guy down on the ground. You see a gentleman on the roof looking down. And you see a guy over here that freaking fell and kind of shit himself.
I have no idea what's going on here. I'm here to help people, and I'm gonna go inside a building.
Okay.
And who looks like they're? Is it obvious who the superheroes are? Air quotes. I mean, I see 2 people. There's obviously a child that's with one of them in a minivan. And there's a guy with a gun that shit himself outside the minivan.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's a threat to them.
I think the Viking-looking barbarians are probably the threat.
Not to mention, you recognize the guy driving the minivan.
He's,
Go ahead, give me an insight. If you're-
I got a mask on.
yeah, that's why it's like,
Oh.
you probably see this guy who's, looks the same as you remember. Insight. All right. Ooh, I rolled hot garbage. 15.
That's garbage.
It's
Yeah,
good
yeah.
enough to realize that these big bad brutes with guns, since you heard gunfire, shots fired, call,
Yeah.
people, that
So,
these are probably the bad guys shooting guns.
yeah, I'm gonna do a quick assessment on the big bad guys with the guns that are by the van. The big bad guy there.
Okay.
So I need you to roll me a secret insight check on my end versus a deception check on their end. Or I can roll an insight check if you want. It's up to you, however you want to do that. But it's my insight versus their deception to quickly size up an opponent's combat capabilities, choose a target to accurately perceive, and have the GM do a secret insight check on me, as opposed to their deception. If I win, you tell me the target's attack and defense bonuses relative to my own, lower, higher, or equal. With each additional degree of success, I learn one of the target's bonuses exactly. If I lose, I don't find out anything. You may lie to me if I lose by more than 1 degree of failure, or otherwise exaggerate the target's bonuses.
Well, since they're not very bright, and I just rolled like shit, there's a good chance you might learn something.
I've got a plus 12 for my insight.
Well, let's go ahead and roll that.
You want me to roll it?
Yep.
Okay. 26.
Yeah.
How many degrees of success is that?
Oh, let's see. 8 from 26 is what?
Just a few.
18.
That's
18?
three successes?
Yeah.
No, that'd be 4 successes. 4?
It's 18 different.
It's a difference of what?
It's a difference of 18, so yeah, that'd be 4 degrees. So
Yeah. So what would you like to know?
Do you tell me?
All the numbers.
That would be 4 abilities out of 5?
Okay.
Or is that how that works?
Their toughness is a 10. They are big brutes. They have a +5 to grabbing and throwing. They have in close combat. They have a rank of 9 with their. I assume that's what close rank means.
Close
Yeah.
attack or close attack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you'd have to be close anyways with the knife, but
Yeah.
they're savages.
Okay.
Big, strong savages.
Alright. That
So you-
was my free action.
Oh,
So
one of them.
Good old assessment.
Yep, yep. I mean, I've, done things with people before, so I just look at them, kind of get a, picture of them. Then the guy by the van, this guy over here, what do I roll for weekend? It requires a roll, even though it's ranged now. It was an attack roll because it was touch, and I'm assuming it's still an attack roll even at distance.
Right. See, it would be a ranged attack.
Okay, and what would that be based off of?
Dex,
Your,
right?
Yeah. Yeah. Your whatever your ranged attack would be.
Okay, so I'm assuming you have dexterity then, which is
dexterity, and if you have any skills specific to that ability, or if you have the ranged attack advantage.
I do not have the range attack advantage.
Or if you have accuracy built into it.
Right.
I only have increased range, perception, and concentration for it.
So
So
it's just whatever your ranged would be. But that.
yeah. So then if I hit with it, I'm gonna roll a d20, just add 7. Might not hit. But it's going after this guy particularly, the one by the car with the guy and the kid in that side.
Is it against his will or fortitude?
Fortitude or will versus 10 plus my rank is what it does if it hits.
Okay.
So
And
I
you
assume
roll
that's
will?
fortitude or will, whichever's highest, I think is what it says.
Right.
Oh,
Usually
okay.
you have to pick.
Okay.
Well,
And
but
14.
yeah, I'm pretty
Good.
positive you have to pick because when you put it in, for instance, when you put it in Hero Labs, you have to pick it.
Because I don't have the
Yeah,
alternative.
resisted by either fortitude or will, so you get to pick.
Okay. This guy, I'm gonna go with will right now since they seem like brutes. But it's not a whole lot. It's only 11 at this point.
Okay.
But it's gonna be weak in their stamina if it succeeds.
Will. I'd have gone with fortitude. I rolled a 20 for will and a 15 for fortitude. So is 14 your final number?
It beats it. It's not
Okay.
that high right now. I'm sorting things out. I have points, but I'm not sure where things need to go at this point. But I'm gonna hide inside the building because I'm just a medic.
As you hop into that side of the building, you are in an office space. You see computers. You do see one guy in there kind of destroying the computers and ripping out hard drives and stuff like that.
I just kind of have a doctor's bag. Is anyone hurt that needs help?
Who the hell are you?
There was gunfire. I'm EMS.
EMS. We didn't call you.
We came when we heard gunfire.
He comes, starts approaching you.
I mean, I'm not lying, but...
All right. Let's try this knife again. Does an 18 hit you, Dan?
What?
Does an 18 hit you?
And it's a knife? No, it's parry's 20.
Now come over towards you. And he will try to knife you. As he cuts off his shoelaces. Apparently I can't roll shit.
That's fine.
Okay, Ricochet, you hear some more ruckus and a truck starting below you. Stoward, what would you like to do?
This fella over here by me, that is all kinds of messed up. What weapon does he have in his hand?
He has a knife in his hand.
Okay, I would like to disarm him of that knife.
Okay. So is that a strength?
That I have to make an attack check against him with a -2 penalty.
Okay.
And then I believe we make opposed strength checks.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so I am going to roll. Does a 14 hit his parry?
Since he is a -1 on everything, yes.
Okay.
It does. So we do a 20 or a strength.
Right.
Which I rolled a 12. Okay, so it looks like you disarmed him.
And then I'm gonna say, look, cosplay, tell me what's going on here.
You guys attacked our house.
I didn't attack anything. I just drove up here. Punched my
Hey.
mom's van.
Because you came on private property, dick.
I don't think this is private. There's a road. Roads are public.
This is our access road.
No sign.
sun everywhere. Okay. So anything else you're doing? It's just
No, I think that's probably my time.
okay.
I'm holding onto the knife, but I'm holding it like not like a knife, like I'm holding it like the handle sticking out this way, and I'm gripping it kind of in the middle.
Okay. Well, he will.
Somebody's not watching any Crocodile Dundee as a kid. It's not
He's
how
19.
It's
He
not how
has
you
no
do
idea
it,
what
right?
Crocodile Dundee is.
Well, as you're standing over him, he goes and tries to take a swing at you. Does a 25 hit you?
It will hit me.
All right. 22 for.
Is his damage effect greater than 6 without the knife?
No. His damage of armor, like unarmed, is a +5, rank 7. So whatever that.
What's
is.
his toughness? Oh, sorry. What's his strength?
7.
Oh, okay.
Because he's trying to like just swing at him, right?
Yeah. Okay.
No.
So that's I have 25 and then 22 below it. So I guess that's the damage.
22 would be the damage.
Okay. So,
So,
you got one level.
as he clocks you. Governor, what are you doing?
I got 2 on me, huh?
Yes. Because your fire team's kind of sucking ass.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, the one who's already got some deals on him right here.
Okay.
He can take a boot to the face.
Alright.
I think that's how that works.
That definitely hits.
Now, is that right?
And I rolled 11 of toughness, so that's 9 points difference. So that's 2. Right? 85?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too.
And what, I mean, that's already counting the negative he already had, right? For the difference, toughness.
I believe so. I'm looking at the conditions here. I don't think he's incapacitated yet, right? Because it has to be at 3.
Be it 3 2 times, you can incapacitate, or a level 4, you're incapacitated.
Okay.
So you took 2 levels there, so you should be at another -1.
Yep.
Plus he's,
Okay.
I believe, staggered again.
Yes.
Okay.
No, dazed. He's dazed again. So he can either move or attack or do an action, but he can't do.
Things are getting a little weird around here, and you said my fire team is not doing very good right now either?
Yeah, no. But they're coming along after Army. Is that all you got? Or you got something
I
else?
don't think there's anything else I can actually do right now. Hold on. Because, you know, new things and all that. My TK push is a standard action, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what my attack was a standard. So I get there's a move action and standard action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so yeah, short of leaving these guys and heading towards the house, I don't see much else that I can do.
Okay.
So I got 2 on me. Might as well finish them off before I head out. So yeah, there's nothing else I can do right now.
Okay.
I don't think I can attack a second time. That requires multi-attack, right, on the skill or ability.
So you could always do a extra effort. If you do an extra effort, you can gain another standard action during your turn, which can be exchanged for either a move, free action, as usual. So you could get another free action or a move action if you wanted to. You could.
Well, let's try that up then. What do I need to do to try to use an extra effort?
When you do extra effort, you just gain the fatigued for an hour.
Is
So
that
basically, you move it half your normal speed. It's a whole concept of you putting more effort into what you're doing.
right? And I don't.
You could spend a hero point to negate that fatigue, though.
You could.
All right. Well, do we have one?
Yeah, I gave everyone
Yeah.
one hero.
Yeah. Well, I'll,
Yeah, everybody
I'm
should
fine.
start with one.
So what is my movement speed right now as it is? So yeah, I'll try the extra effort. And you said no, there's no dice roll or nothing for that, right?
No, you should just gain the only thing, basically the trade off is you gain the fatigued condition. You could do it again, and you go from fatigued to exhausted. You could do it again, and it keeps building on you, kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
So there's trade off if you keep doing it.
So the same guy I was hitting at,
Okay.
I'm gonna punch at him, but it's not my fist that hits him. Something pops out of the back of my hand real quick and punches him right under the jaw.
All right.
Oh shit, that's a fucked up roll.
Well, he's got -2, so his dodge is 11.
Okay, so it actually hits. So then it's a 25 against
Or
his toughness.
parry's 11, but yeah. And ooh, a 9 toughness on this one.
So I think he's out.
Yeah, I would say yeah.
And let me click. Where's my fatigue button at?
Alright.
Is it on here?
It should be on the.
Conditions.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, there it is. Got it. Currently fatigued. All right, then that'll be it for. I'll stay there, take care of this last guy before I move to the house.
Alright, Army.
Now, there are people trying to attack this guy, right?
Yes, there is another. Let's see. Started off 2, 8. There's 7 other fire team members out here
Okay.
attacking on these dudes.
Then Connor will probably hear something from the roof going, I wish I could help them, and then another displacement of air as Arnie appears on this guy's face, wrapping his tail around his neck. And so I'm now trying my grapple. And this is going to be an afflict in a moment.
It's going to be the chokehold.
Well, no, you'll see it in a moment.
Okay.
Facehugger. So he's 31 to hit. And
I think it hits.
so I hit him, and he has a Fortitude 20 save.
All right, and he rolled a 15.
Okay, well, that's actually, is that 2 then?
Yes, it would be 2.
Okay, so he is now, hold on, let me get back down here. Here is it.
Defenseless.
He is now defenseless.
Uh-oh.
No active defense.
As-
no dodge,
Yeah.
no parry.
And so this is basically the armadillo has wrapped him, or is like clawing on his face, trying to hold on and using his tail to wrap around the neck just to. And
Okay.
because of all the excitement, there may be a little pee going on too.
All right, so that means I got at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits on that guy. That would be rolls.
Yes, and so Connor has now probably seen the armadillo sticking to this guy's face.
Yeah, by now I think so. And he's all
Okay,
right.
he's
This
kinda
is
says
right
that
with the
one.
fastball special.
So he's dazed. That's 1 point.
And you're probably the first critter I've ever seen as far as with abilities or powers. So it's a little weird
Right.
for me.
Ooh, gay. You need to give your Overwatch a promotion.
Do I? She actually
Yeah.
doing good now?
Well, yeah.
Take him down.
I'm going to assume let's see, that's 10 points difference, so that's 2 or 3? 2
3.
plus 3. Okay. So does that put him?
How many threes has he got?
Well, he got looks like 2 single hits, 1
Okay.
point difference, and then the 3.
But-
So
That's
1, 1,
two.
3.
That's 2 more negatives. On top of that, does that push the 3 down any more?
So yeah, so 10. That would put it at a 12-point difference.
So that would be still be the 3. So you get all together we get a -3 to his toughness now, and he's got an armadillo, and he's staggered now because he got the 3. Well, he's dazed twice, and then he's staggered,
And he's defenseless.
and he's defenseless. So
So she will hear in the mic, I think the armadillo is friendly? So don't shoot it? Question mark?
Okay, so he's dazed, defenseless, debilitated.
he moves at half his normal speed, can only take 1 action, and he has no dodge or parry.
Okay.
And a -3 to his toughness. So he's all kinds of messed up.
All right. Well, he's going to try to grab the armadillo and rip him off his face.
Okay. Well, you will probably be able to grab me.
Okay. Well, he grabbed you with a 17.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And it's a strike check, right? Rip him off?
Should be.
Yeah.
Opposed.
11?
Oh, yeah. I mean, no. You are going to be able to rip me off. There's no doubt about this in my mind.
Okay.
Because my grab is basically based on my teleportation.
Oh, okay.
So you can throw me. That is perfectly fine. Yeah, let me see what I would roll for my strength. He rolled an 11. Yep, no.
Okay.
I'm an armadillo. I do not have strength.
I imagine is he immune to bludgeoning or anything like that?
Oh, well, no, but he has a really high toughness.
Gotcha.
Okay. Well, he's going to try to drop kick the armadillo.
Okay. I mean, you have me, so just tell me what my DC on the damage is.
Shit.
Would that laugh? Are we sure?
He goes to drop you. You curl up into a ball to, protect yourself, and you feel this soft sploosh of mud. Because apparently I roll a 1 and fall on my ass. Trying to kick you.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's fine. Okay.
Dice hate me. Alright. Trigger, Rico.
Trigger. I'm gonna have
That's
Trigger
Ricochet.
continue his gnawing of this dude
Okay.
because I'm doing something else.
Right, that hits. Toughness.
So remember, he has a negative. Was it 3 or 2?
I think it was. No, he was a 3 with your chakra. So, okay, that puts him at 17.
Okay, so that's another level of damage.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another -1 to all of his active defenses. Now that's for triggers. I mean, just staying on this dude, keeping him pinned there. So looking down inside this hole that I've created, I've seen these guys are loading stuff into a truck, and they've got in. You said they got in this truck and they've started it.
Yes.
All right. So from where I'm at, I am going to throw my chakram,
Okay.
and I could bounce it twice,
Okay.
and I'm going to bounce it and hit the tire.
Okay.
Now, is this a front or rear wheel drive?
It is a rear-wheel drive. It's you familiar with shit? What are those damn things called? The old military.
Like a military truck kind of thing?
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm looking to basically knock the tire out so they can't leave, is what I'm looking to do. Or would it be more apt to attack the engine? You tell me which would be more.
Probably more apt to hit the engine since it is a 6-wheel or 3-axle truck.
Gotcha. Okay.
So.
Let me pull the sheet up here. It's taking its time. So it's a 15 to hit the truck.
Oh, yeah, I don't have truck stack, so I'm just say short. You hit it.
Yeah, I would say if it's not moving, I would say we'll just have a 10 and that's it. And then then it would be, it would roll a toughness check. The truck itself would roll a toughness check. And it would be material. So it would be, what is it made out of?
It's metal. Here, let me kind of show you what they're loading up in. After all that time I spent in the military, I can't believe I can't remember what these trucks are called.
Truck? Not like a troop transport, is it?
Yeah, the General M35s, but what did we call them?
Deuce and a half?
Thank you. There we go.
Deuce and a half.
Yeah.
I'm looking to just incapacitate it, is what I'm looking to do.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
It might be under steel, maybe? I'm not sure what that would be under. Like it might be what 4 or 5 toughness or something like that.
Shoot, I remember seeing. I just don't know what page it is.
All right, we'll say 5.
Okay.
So already
20 and add the 5.
Mm-hmm.
Steel is a toughness of 9. Iron is a toughness of 7.
So it would be a 9.
Okay.
21. It's still enough for one level of success.
Okay.
So I don't think that's enough to incapacitate it or stop it.
You kind of bust up the radiator a bit, so it'll still go, but on down the line.
All right. So before I do anything else here, the hole that I've created, can I get through the hole?
It's about the size of your foot, but you can bust through it if you want to.
All right. Can I land on the truck?
You can certainly try.
All right. Awesome. Let's do it. That would be what, an acrobatics?
Yes.
All right. Let's see if all them points in acrobatics is going to work. All right.
Okay.
That's 25.
As you jump through, you do land on the truck, and you.
If it matters, I'd like to land on the hood if possible.
Oh, the hood of the truck. Okay.
If possible. If not, it's fine.
Give me a D100.
Give me a D100. Boom.
Okay,
96.
yeah. You land on the hood.
Awesome.
Yeah. We're on the same percentile range. You were crushed through the canvas and landed in the back of the truck.
Gonna land and be like, howdy, boys.
All right. So, Kyle, what are you doing? You're muted, Scott.
Yeah, sorry.
So,
The guy that hit Stalwart, I'm like trying to crawl out of the minivan. My seatbelt's still on, so as I'm trying to crawl out to go help him, I fall on my face. My glasses fall off. And then I look up at the guy that's trying to attack him, and then I'll use my Jinx power on him.
okay.
So, let me roll. Natural 20.
Okay.
I don't. It's a DC 18 wheel. I don't know what the 20 does for that. If it doesn't.
They would add a +5 to the roll to the DC, so the 18 becomes a 1, 2, 3, 4, about 23.
All right, and I rolled a 13.
So so you're impaired, vulnerable, defenseless, and disabled.
Can we just say fucked?
Yeah, I think that's the technical term for it.
Disabled, -5 penalty to all of his checks.
Yeah.
To everything.
Defenseless, he has no active defenses.
Right, he's vulnerable. So
What-
that doesn't matter. So that one doesn't matter. But
And then impaired.
which is
Impaired's a -2, but disabled is a -5, so it's a -5.
yes,
Oh,
yes, but
They don't stack. They just
They're
take
just
the best.
increasing conditions.
right.
So I pick up my glasses and I undo the buckle as I fall out of the van.
Question: Is Kyle wearing the ski mask, or did he forget to put that on?
No, I put it on before we left.
Yeah, we rode
Put the
here like
glasses
that.
on over.
Okay.
Glasses on over. the
That's
ski
why they
mask.
fell off.
Exactly. I didn't put the glasses into the ski mask.
That would just be crazy.
Like,
So that's my turn.
Okay. Doctor, you got a group kind of walking towards you, flipping over desk as you're standing next to the door.
Neat. I'm gonna leave the building, but before I do, I am going to hand him a little present.
Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna drop a sleep grenade inside and run away.
Alright. What does that sleep grenade do?
So the sleep grenade is a ranged cloud area of effect that
Mhm.
causes sleep 4, and it causes the affliction sleep, but all I could find on that was it's a resistant fortitude save DC. The affliction rank +10 is the DC, but I
That
don't
would be
know.
a 20.
Is that what the is this grenade a affliction rank 10?
Right. So afflictions start at 10, and then whatever the rank is.
Okay.
So if it's rank 10, it's going to be a 20 fortitude.
Yeah,
It says
because
it's
whatever this
4, right?
affliction rank is,
Is it
plus
4
10.
or
Yeah, it causes sleep 4.
sleep 4?
Yeah, is what it said. So I am going to toss that like in between me and him, and I'm just gonna leave and let it go off, and it's fortitude save on their end.
So
Or
does the
else-
9 save?
No.
You sure?
So yeah, I'm assuming they fall asleep due to that.
Well,
Or-
asleep is a third tier condition.
Right.
So I don't know exactly how it's built. If it's built where it only
This-
causes sleep, then it wouldn't take effect. But if it's built where it has like
Progressive or something.
Progressive.
yeah, like it has like the lower tiers. It has like the lower degrees, like maybe dazed or stunned underneath the sleep.
Yeah, because this just says it's an item, the get sleep gas grenade, and then yeah, ranged cloud area, sleep 4 is all it said. So I'm not sure exactly how that works.
So it says, even in Hero Labs, it just says a grenade releases a gas with an affliction sleep effect.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder in Hero Lab, is there a specific like one of the many named powers that's asleep? I'm gonna look that up real quick.
Because I believe you could, put somebody to sleep with a power.
Right.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you
With
definitely
an
can.
affliction.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm just going to say, as you step out, you hear a large thud in the room.
Because yeah, it didn't mention any other, afflictions, because under the affliction it was strictly just sleep. But for some reason
Yeah,
it said
okay,
sleep with the number 4.
Yeah, it's an afflict sleep, so.
Yeah, become fatigued, then exhausted, and finally asleep. So it does have lower level conditions. Fatigued and
So-
exhausted.
So they failed by 2 degrees.
Yeah, so he's
Right.
exhausted.
Right.
Okay. Working on falling asleep if he fails
Yeah.
in the area because of the cloud.
Right. Because clouds last 2 rounds.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm
Yeah,
leaving
if
the
he
building.
fails by more next round, he'll go to sleep, but it's not cumulative.
All right,
Okay.
perfect. Then yeah, I'm gonna leave this building and make my way into the other one. Getting out of this one and finding cover somewhere else.
Okay.
Yeah, walk out of here and I'll walk into the barracks where everybody's asleep, waking up now.
Who
Okay.
knows what's going on?
All right. Ricochet, as you land on top of this
You got it
truck,
right.
driving, you see in the driver's seat a guard, the woman that you saw, and another guard.
Okay.
Guard gets out and starts to climb up on the truck and tries to take a swing at you.
All right. So my my parry anyway is a 7, so he's gonna be a 17.
All right. As the truck jerks, he kind of grabs on instead of trying to swing at you.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. What is she going to do?
I imagine she's the boss.
Yeah, she's the boss.
He's the one with the only funny hat. That she has to be the enemy for the boss.
Okay. What kind of things?
She tells him to pull over and surrenders.
Please step out of the car, please. License and registration.
But I was just pulling out of my garage.
Okay. The smoke that you see coming out from the radiator starts to thicken as these dark tendrils start to form and try to wrap you up.
Okay.
So,
Is it like trying to attack me or trying to like grab me?
they are attacking. So, 18.
For parry, yeah, that'll hit me.
Okay. 17 is the damage.
Is the damage? That's the DC, is what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
What else, Scott?
Okay.
20.
As they
You gotta do
reach
better
out,
than that.
kind of gives you a wink.
You give me a
Alright.
what? Oh, she gives me a wink. Okay.
Yeah. As see, do I have that picture still? Let's see, better copy. Yeah, this is who you see in there, kind of giving you a wink. If it loads. Actually, let me add that in here so our
Awesome.
viewers can see.
Awesome. Like I said, she's got the biggest and funniest hat. She has to be the boss.
Yes.
And then the guy just kind of goes crashing through. So give me a dex, I guess, to hold on as he crashes through the bar.
Me?
Oh, hey, there's Scott. Yes.
No, name's Scott.
Would it
Where are they
be
coming
would
out?
it be dex or would it be like acrobatics or athletics?
Probably acrobatics or athletics, whichever is higher, I guess, because you're trying to hold on to the truck as it smashes through. That way your audience can see.
Mm-hmm.
A 23.
Okay. You're able to hold on. And you guys see this truck busting out to the back. Well, you hear it busting out to the back. Alright.
This ain't good.
Down, he's down. He's going to try to. Nope! He swings and a miss. Connor, you duck under. This guy gets up. He's going to try and kick the armadillo away from him. 17?
Okay, you get me.
Okay. 22 the DC?
For damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's see. Okay.
Yeah, 29 on my toughness.
You
You get
feel a
all
little
the toughness.
push as
Yeah.
you roll away from him. You hear stupid fucking beaver. Alright, Stalwart. Kinda got your bell rung there.
I did, and I didn't care for that at all. So I'm gonna hit this guy.
Alright. That hits him.
Okay.
I hope so. I mean,
Toughness save is DC 27. He has a -5 on all his rolls this round because he's disabled.
So that'd be an 8.
Yeah, well, he night.
Alright.
But I was gonna fast grab him. I had a whole thing.
Oh yeah, -5. I rolled a 13. He went night. Okay, Connor, you're up.
All right, so let's see. That fake punch thing I did a minute ago worked so well, I'm going to do it again with this guy.
Okay.
So it's, what, 15 to hit?
Yeah. That hits.
Okay, so it's 25 for against his toughness.
Alright. He rolled a 29 toughness.
Joy. And,
He didn't have any disabilities on him.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Are these classified as minions?
The Foreman Warriors, PL7, so
I mean, there is for Mutant Mastermind. If they're described as minions, there are things that we can do.
Right. Like if they lose it, like if they take damage, they die. Like they're done.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
okay.
Like whatever the worst effect of it is, they
They
take
take
that.
Right.
Yeah. This sounds like they're not just completely minions. So, I just wanted to know. Thank you.
Yeah, they have some physical mutations.
They're not
Okay.
Lukes. So.
They're
Yeah.
not moves. Okay.
All right. So yeah, as far as that's concerned, that's it for Connor.
Okay. Army?
I am not a beaver. And I disappear, and a high-speed ball seems to appear in his stomach, or hitting his stomach, and then I
Okay.
teleport away. Continue my action. Let's see. My attack roll is a 34.
Yeah.
All of the attack rolls.
Oh, that's a natural 20. That's a crit. Actually, I crit on a 19-20 on this one. So that is now a damage 30.
That barely hits, but okay.
Just once.
Yeah.
Just once.
Yeah.
So 30 minus 13
He's out.
is...
He's down.
He's down.
I mean, have you ever been kicked in the stomach when you were, a kid? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's down.
Ooh, one
Yeah,
guy
just
crit.
wait. Just wait until he learns, that balls are an issue for humans.
Jesus.
So
Think softball.
So he's got a -1 so far.
I can see
That
a lot
one-
of.
that one is a critical.
Oh, so okay. So yeah, +5, so that would be 2 successes, and that thing gives. Does it show like successes and what type of conditions here?
So you
So
can
you just
I mean, you can have it add conditions if you want to in a critical hit. I mean, that's up to you.
okay. I was just trying to think what +2. That's what dizzy, dazed.
Dazed. You
Uh,
can make him. You
failed.
can make him. You can make him. Let's see. Impaired, which would give him a -2 to all of his checks.
All right. So those two, then those two would succeed. So let me. No. 18, 17. Okay. Yeah. Alright. He was able to shrug off the others' hits, but alright. And he's down. Trigger Rico.
Trigger's still gnawing on this guy over here.
Okay.
So he's just going to continue to bite. Got a 16 to hit.
Okay. That hits.
And he's at a -3 to his toughness now.
Okay, so that's 9. The 18.
So he 18. That's what, 2 successes there.
Okay.
So it's another -1, and he's dazed again.
Okay.
And that's it for Trigger. Trigger's just he's focused on trying to take that guy down. He'll get him eventually. Okay, so what's going on? You said that just the door opened and the cars come and the truck's coming out.
Yeah, the truck's probably right about here, and it smashed through. You got smoke rising from the engine. You saw the witch in the middle try to do tentacles. You got a guard that was in the process of climbing out to hit you, but because of the jerking of the truck, he almost fell, so he held on instead. But you got a guard that's halfway out of the truck coming towards you. One driving, the witch just smiling at you.
So the windshield, is the windshield bulletproof glass? I imagine it would be because
it's a tougher, but it's not. I mean, small arms fire like a 9mm probably wouldn't puncture through. But if you had a bigger caliber.
Gotcha. I am going to attack the engine again. I'm not going to throw it. I'm going to use a melee, which I have a melee attack with my chakra, and I'm going to just attack the engine again.
Okay.
If I can get the sheet to load. Okay, here we go. Melee. That says there's an error of some kind. Alright, hold on. I'll just do it this way. So I can just do roll. Well, hold on. Let's do this. Because they're the exact same thing.
Okay. So there's 9 difference in the toughness?
Yeah, no, there's no difference in the toughness at all.
Well, no. You rolled 25.
Well, no. I rolled a 16 with the DC's 25.
Right. I rolled a 16 to try to beat your 25.
So that's 2 more.
Nice.
Two more successes there.
Okay.
Let's see. Is there anything else I can do here? So what's the engine like now that I've done?
It's starting to steam up. You feel it kind of slowing down. He's trying to grind the gears to get it going.
All right. So I'm gonna pull an extra effort.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attack again.
Okay.
It's like I said, it's the same thing. As long as it's not a. So now it has -2 to its toughness.
So, 12 points of damage.
So that's another.
Yeah.
Another 2, and I'm going to, if you allow this, I have. I know I take on the fatigue condition, but I am going to quick draw one of my healing, like it's like an EpiPen, like a healing pen, and stab myself with it to get rid of that fatigue condition. It'll go away next turn, at the beginning of my next turn, but
okay.
Yeah.
As you smash down this time around, the truck kind of pops up a bit as it rolls over its engine that you've broken off the engine bolts. Well, that's what you got going on there.
Okay.
Kyle? You did?
Yeah.
Okay, good. He's
Oh.
back. I can close this camera out.
What would you like to do?
Did the person that Stalwart is fighting, did he put him down?
Yes, he did.
Do I see the truck that's going around?
You do see the truck. It's probably maybe, I don't know, 75 yards. But you do see this grizzly, gray-haired man on top of the hood just beating the shit out of it. And the truck kind of comes to a stop.
Oh, okay. I don't see the lady. I don't see the other person. Do I see any other people around me that are bad guys, or that I think are bad?
You do see a dog that's ripping at this guy's leg as he's kind of dragging him across the ground.
Okay, I'll let the. I don't know which one's the bad guy and which one's the good guy in that situation, so I'll run up to my friend and go, okay, maybe we shouldn't be here.
Maybe this was a bad idea.
Yeah.
You want to go? We can go.
Yeah, I think we probably should.
Okay. I run back to the van and get into the passenger side, ready to leave. Because I'm more bad guys, and I don't know what's going on at the truck. It's stopped on me.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Third. 10, because I don't have my character made up.
Okay. Alright, you do hear what sounds to be helicopters off in the distance coming in.
Oh, we definitely want to leave now. So, like I said, I since now we hear helicopters and we haven't figured out how to get the hell out of this place anyway, I'm like, okay, come on, we gotta go. Your mom's gonna kill you if helicopters beat up your van. And I get into the minivan.
Okay. Oh, they just stop. What are you doing? Accident skip check. In this building here, you find mostly what are just barracks.
Gotcha. I'm gonna look at the vehicle that just lost its motor, and I'm gonna do an assessment on the gal that was there.
Not sure if you could see her, just because the fact she's kind of in the middle of these two guys.
All right, that's fine.
Do you have to have full vision, or
He'd have to see her.
Yeah, I just have to be able to see her.
okay?
Let me see.
Give me a D100 roll, and maybe you see like a sleeve or something. And
If it needs to be more than a sleeve because I need to make an assessment of a person.
oh, okay.
So it would make sense that I'd actually have to see them. I didn't know if she was buried if he saw her. But that's fine. So instead, yeah, that's taken care of. How is the guy inside the building looking?
The one that you gassed.
Yeah.
We'll say he's pretty much going night night. He's sleeping.
Alright, then I'm going to make an attempt to weaken the driver, or who was the driver, whoever is around the guy on the truck.
Okay.
Yeah, the, strange looking old man surrounded by people.
Okay.
So I'm going to attempt to weaken one of them. So it's a will save of 11 at this point.
Okay. Oh, shit. 10.
I mean, it's not really a success per se. It's not a degree of success.
You rolled a 10?
Yeah.
And the DC's 11?
Yeah.
That's one level.
Okay. Then, yeah, I'm going to weaken the stamina of that person. And then I'm going to concentrate on it. So, if
It weakens by the rank that you have it at.
Okay, yeah, it weakens by 1 rank then. So I'm going to concentrate on that, and he will continue to get weaker and weaker.
Okay.
And I'm going to hide in this building.
He's pretty much gone. Okay. Ricochet.
Mm-hmm.
As you're looking into here, you see it kind of fill up with a blackish fog.
Okay.
Blackish purplish fog. You hear a couple guys in there kind of coughing, but that's about it. Stalwart.
I'm gonna get in the van and try to turn it around and drive away. Now, my vehicle is 1. I have 0 dex and I put 1 rank in vehicle, so I have a 1.
Okay.
So you're driving recklessly, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Well, as you get towards your truck, you do see a fire team kind of coming down onto your vehicle. Just so you know. You can hop in the truck.
Connor's fire team, right?
Yes. Following orders.
All right. Well, I'm getting in the van and driving away.
Okay. Alright.
Remember, they stop when you shoot the engine block out.
Sure.
No, I'm telling Marcus.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm
like
telling my sniper.
we got the license plate hidden or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, we rode here with masks on, but there's a license plate on the front of it.
And obviously family van now with a dent in the side as well.
Yeah. Let's see. So, Stuart.
Can't be too many Ford Aerostars around that's got a dent in the side that has that license plate number.
Yeah. Okay. Connor.
Alright, so, I mean, I still have 1 on me before I can actually do anything else. Rest of the fire team, how are they looking?
They are doing good. You got 2 guys down. They're breathing, but down. And your fire team moved on to the van and starting to open fire on it.
Alright, they are told not to fire on it.
Okay.
Due to the fact that, well, they're kids. I mean, yes, detain them if you can, but don't shoot them. Jesus.
You gave the order.
I gave the order
Disable
to
van.
disable the van, not shoot at kids. And with that, I will pop this one in the face again. Actually, you know what? I don't know if I can do that right. Yeah, I'm just gonna smack him upside the head with my whip. There we go. So
All right. That's a 13 toughness. So that's 12.
12 difference.
Yeah. So 2 more successes.
He's already taken, what, 2?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got a -3 now.
Okay.
And I will. I'll stop moving away from him. I don't know. Don't know if there's such a thing as tax opportunity, but if he wants to try to take it, I guess he can. I'm gonna move 30 feet away from him towards the house and towards the van.
Okay.
So let's see. There we go.
Okay.
I mean, there's still fire team down there, and he's by himself, and he's pretty weakened up. I'm sure they can at least stop him.
Yeah. Army, what are you doing?
I am sniffing the air with my analytic, acute olfactory senses, and something brought me here, so I am trying to identify where there is danger, or what if there is a smell associated with something that I'm supposed to deal with. So,
you smell something permeating from the back of the deuce and a half.
okay. The second I do that, I'm going to teleport over there.
Okay.
So, I will teleport over to Van, wherever Van is.
Might be right there.
Van. And, I mean, since I'm analytic, what is it that I'm smelling?
Okay. You're smelling a mixture of uranium and plutonium.
Okay.
That's not good.
For next round, well, luckily I'm immune to radiation. So next round, I'm going to start changing the uranium into something else.
Wait, you can change. Okay.
That's how I create things. Is I transform things.
This armadillo, I swear.
Yeah. Well, the nanites just go out. They start molecularly rearranging everything.
Okay. So did you want the fire team to shoot at the tires or something of the van?
No, but I will tell them to at least record it leaving so we can hunt it down later. Especially with shots like that, if they were shooting.
I should say I am rearranging a dynamic array.
Yeah, they can record the van as it leaves.
I mean, the guy does have a -3 to everything, so.
Yeah, but I roll like shit on everything. 4 natural ones.
They forgot they had to reload their weapons.
Yeah.
They're all reaching for their iPhones and forgot that we put them in a sealed bag back at base.
So that's 24 minus 3. So that's 4. So that's 2 points of damage at most. So, alright. He stays confused and
Not doing
kind of, yeah. Alright. That guard is sleeping with the fishes. What is Trigger doing?
Trigger. So what is this guy? I mean, he's what? He's at a -3 now, isn't he?
Yes.
All right. So I believe Trigger's going to take another bite out of him.
Trigger's just having fucking dinner.
He got a crit.
Okay,
So
so
that
that's
18 turns into 1, 2, 3,
23.
5, a 23.
alright. Now roll
Good Trigger.
So I rolled a 15, so minus the 3, that put him at a 12.
All right, put him at a 12, which would be
11-point difference.
11-point difference. So that's what, 3 levels. Has he already took? He's already took a level 3 already, hasn't he?
Yes, he's 9.
So he's down. So.
Trigger, go for the
And
soft
with-
spots.
And with Trigger's movement, he also has powerful legs, and he is going. It has a 15-foot vertical leap, and is going to jump into the back of the van.
All right. He jumps in the back of the truck. He sees an armadillo there.
So
And an
if
armadillo.
a dog could raise an eyebrow, like,
Well, actually, I'll tell the dog, I'm here to stop this from going anywhere.
justice. Okay. So
Ricochet.
Ricochet.
As your turn comes about, you notice the fog fading out, and you just see the 2 guards.
Can I see the van that's trying to get away?
They took off in this direction over here.
So no.
No.
Okay, because I was trying to guess if I could get a mini tracer on her van. Guess not. I'm going to see if I can get these guys to stand down.
Okay.
And if they won't stand down, I'll attack the one that's trying to get up on the van. Let's put it that way. I'll look at him, point the chakra at him, and say, "Your leader's gone. Stand down."
Okay. Go ahead and give me that persuasion or intimidation check.
Whoa. That is the one thing I'm actually not good at. Which you'd think he would be, but I didn't have the points. Let's go with... Let's do intimidation.
Okay.
Oh, an 8. And still an insight.
The leader is gone. Banded them.
Right.
Truck. Nowhere to go. Do you want above or below 50%?
Above.
Okay, they stand down.
Okay. I'll have them put their weapons on the ground, assume the position.
Yeah, they'll get out of the truck and lay down. About the time you're putting them on the ground, you see blacked out SUVs and helicopters surrounding the area.
Could I roll? Would expertise streetwise factor into this?
I'll give it to you because of your background.
Okay.
Okay.
And I rolled a 1 with a plus 10, so.
Okay. You're not quite sure, but the tactics that they rolled up, this seems like some kind of black op group that has appeared for you, but you don't know which one.
Symbols don't match, is what is like.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are 2 different groups.
Right.
Gotcha.
The black ops you're familiar with, the symbols on here you've never seen before.
Gotcha. So I did take restraints in equipment, and I'm going to restrain both these guys.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's zip ties.
Yeah.
Okay. And that'll be the end of mine.
Kyle, as you're all excited for your first hero excitement, you see you're getting your van's getting blocked, or not your van, Storage van is being blocked off by these black SUVs.
As the black SUVs, I'm gonna, if there's any possible path to get through them, gonna use my luck ability to let us go through them.
Okay.
I see it now. Scrapes down both sides of the van.
Your edit scene.
Well, I've used the edit already once. It was the other ability, the one that makes anything probable happen, or is that only to be able to attack somebody?
I don't remember.
What's the name of it?
I don't have it pulled up at the moment, and I can't get to it.
Is it reality control?
I don't think so. Hold on a
I
second.
did not build a reality control for you.
No. It was catastrophe. The
You have 4 points of luck edit scene and 4 points of luck instant count.
okay.
You can just use another point of edit scene, and they just
Okay.
you can have it to where they just haven't closed the gap up yet, so you can kind of get through.
So
But
yeah,
they get your license plate.
Well, I'm just hearing the scraping down both sides of the van as he squeezes through the gap.
Wait a minute though. Wait a minute. I'll use my luck edit thing then to they haven't opened it or they haven't closed it up until the last one almost sideswipes us, and as it does, it pops the dent from the van to where it's no longer dented as we continue going. Because I can't let my buddy get in trouble.
Okay.
The guy that put the dent, okay.
So as I'm understanding this, you're using it where they squeeze through the cars, where it barely hits and pops out the dent. Correct? No other.
No, and I'm not. I don't know better to hide the license plate, so they're. No, I'm just going. Oh my God, we made it out!
We did it.
We did it! Yeah.
Okay.
We're so awesome.
You hear?
Oh my God, we did it! We did it! Yeah.
Why don't you both give me a perception check?
Okay.
They stay by the bell, jump, and they freeze in midair.
We did it. 3.
I could just see Jesus' power though. The license plate fell off and is just kind of spinning around behind them.
As you squeeze through the vehicle, Stalwart, you do hear a kind of a crank noise as the car kind of jerks a bit, but you take off and you're out of there.
Yeah, we'll check on that later.
Okay.
But I am. I will turn around and look behind us as he continues to drive. So I'll watch the scene behind me if something else has the cars going.
Okay. And you said you rolled a perception of 3?
Yep, because I have no bonuses at the moment.
Okay. Yeah, you just see the two cars kind of smash into each other a little bit in the bumper as you all get through. Doc, what are you doing?
So it looks like, they're dealing with people, and now Black Ops are showing up. I've got my eidetic memory, and some of the work I've done in the past. Do I recognize any of these symbols or people? The special ops of any sort.
You do recognize the symbol. It was a badge emblem of someone who tried to recruit you a couple years ago.
Okay. All right. What was the reasoning for me, not agreeing to?
They had issues with some of your experiments, and they would kind of control
Oh
that
yeah, no,
aspect.
I don't want that. I'm gonna see if I can, go to the trees and just sneak my way out in a white lab coat.
Well, they had no issues with, experimenting on animals, but when you tried to do that to humans, that's where they were.
Yeah. Who knows what's gonna happen? I'm gonna find a back door and try and, sneak away.
Okay, see.
Yeah.
That kind of has that.
I rolled out garbage.
Okay.
I'm good at it. I didn't roll well.
Alright. See.
For sure,
First
I'm
con.
gonna guard it.
All right, so I'm gonna make my way inside.
Yeah.
What do I see?
You see a hole. Well, as you're walking down the hallway, you see an office that some green mist is starting to fade away, and a guy kind of passed out there. You see some more office buildings, and then to the left, take a left, you see a garage that has a big hole in it from a truck driving through, and a hole in the roof where apparently someone fell through.
They still.
You hear Reggie chatter over your comms saying that Dysa has arrived and cordoned off the area.
All right. I'm assuming I see where they were attempting to destroy some of the towers or hard drives.
Yes.
All right. There are some still in, since they got interrupted, right?
Yeah.
Then I want to take out a flash drive and try to download as much information off these computers as possible.
All right. So is that a tech roll or something like that?
Technology roll.
All right. How about a 10?
I mean, I guess it would depend on how difficult it is to get in to do it. So, if it's just basic stuff, a 10 would be plenty.
Okay. You're able to start downloading some of the files, but you're coming across some encrypted ones that you just can't seem to.
Just download. Yeah, download them on there anyway, and somebody else can break the encryption back at base.
Perhaps an armadillo could help.
Perhaps.
The armadillo who can talk to machines. Yeah.
All right. As for the other guards, they pretty much give up as TAC Force moves in. Or not TAC Force, but the rest of the agency moves in. So I got Doc and Ricochet that are not really part of the agency yet. Are you two trying to flee? I know Doc is.
I was sneaking away. I'm so terrible at it. I rolled a 4.
Yeah.
Would any of the
As
fire
you-
team, the sniper, would notice him sneaking away?
Yes. And as instead of seeing where he's going, he's looking behind him and kind of like sneaking back and back. And he kind of backs up into one of the SUVs. As these agents are just looking at him like, what the hell is he doing? Alright.
Ricochet is. I've got into the back of the truck where Trigger is. Trigger's got the sensitive nose. He's got the analytical, just like Army does there. First off, as soon as he gets into the back of the truck, eyebrow raised, and you would be.
There's radiation back here. Are you sure you want to be back here?
I've had
What you hear something weird. He's squeaking, but you understand exactly what he's saying.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So he's squeaking, but you understand it. I'm AM 293, but you can call me Arm.
Ricochet. I guess not. He just sticks his hand out like he's gonna shake your little paw.
Yeah, I was going to turn the plutonium and uranium into something else, like acorns.
Good idea.
Okay. How long does that normally take?
So I can keep up my language. I just have my transformation power at a 3 right now, so it'll take a while.
Okay.
And
Dr. Manhattan.
Trigger's going to be sniffing around all the other boxes. And
Okay.
he can't talk, but he could be like, here.
Well, Arnie can speak animal. Well, it depends on how I have my array planned out right there, but he can speak to objects, machines, plants, and human. Well, all languages and
Gotcha.
animals. So he has a universal translator. So.
I'm going to start rummaging through everything too. Staying
Okay.
away from the plutonium that he happens to be like.
Yeah.
He's,
Well, as
he's,
Sneaking into
he's doing the Warcraft, changing it.
Yeah. As you're in there, you see that he has dismantled the bomb and was pulling out the core. As you're going through the rest of the boxes, you see weapons and wall rockets, stuff like that.
Military grade weaponry is what you're saying.
Yes, that's what I'm looking for.
Gotcha. Taking pictures of everything.
And
I will get with the fire team and see if they got video confirmation on the van that left. And a report on what the hell else was going on out here.
okay.
Were the new guests sanctioned or not? And I have not made my way to the truck yet. So I guess I will make my way to that truck.
Okay. Well, as you're making your way to the truck, you recognize Agent Colbert walking up to you. What the hell happened? This was supposed to be a reconnaissance.
Well, apparently shit went sideways.
I can see that. And who the hell are these people?
Don't know. I've not walked up and introduced myself yet, but since you're here, I'm sure you can. They weren't invited on my dime. And apparently 2 of them got away in a minivan. So I'm assuming they're not some of yours.
Well, they left something behind, so we got agents heading that way. Stalwart.
You
Yes.
sending regular agents, Colbert?
Yeah, why? Do we need to send some enhanced?
Let me go talk to him.
Okay.
I look at the one guy laying in the middle of the street over there, drooling on himself. From the looks of things, it might be safer that way.
Oh, okay. Well, you go.
Oh, and here,
you-
I hand him the fucking flash drive.
Okay. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you want to recall your team, and we'll get you the information. Stalwart and Kyle, you get back over to y'all's place, and y'all excited and stuff like that. As you get out, you notice you're missing your rear bumper.
Oh.
Night. Talk to you tomorrow.
Dude. This looks like a you problem.
And by the way, he is the most unlikely superhero because he's about 50 pounds overweight, and as he's running, it's like he trips and almost falls. And he's like, "I'll help you tomorrow. We'll find a used one." My mom's gonna kill me. I've been out so late.
You're oh. I had a friend like this in high school. Maybe she won't notice. I'm gonna die.
You just gotta buff that out. It'll be fine.
It's time to buff out.
Doc, you've got a couple agents next to you, and they go ahead and open up the back of the door and ask you to please hop in. We'll give you a ride back.
Oh, no, I'm fine. I was just EMS sent out here to make sure everyone's all right, and it looks like you guys got this covered and should be fine. Why don't we just, go separate ways and, you take care, I take care. I was never here, and I'd like to attempt a persuasion at least. Not
Okay.
like this skill. That's even worse. I rolled another 4.
Perhaps money would work.
I don't got that. I don't got money.
Still got
You're gonna
points.
hate
You can
yourself.
build up that billionaire advantage.
I got
I roll-
points. How many is that?
I rolled a 14 to your 13.
Yeah. I got pepper spray. No. Can't do the 2 inches. Just run away.
I need an adult.
Just kind of like hang the head and get in.
Okay. As the three of y'all in the back of the truck, you hear the flaps open. You see a couple of armed guards in tactical suits, and the gentleman I showed y'all earlier, if that's still up in front of your screen. He kind of steps back, like, okay.
There's no radiation in here. You might want to stay back. I haven't finished it yet. Says the squeaky little voice that he can somehow understand.
So this is the thing. I'll be with
Was
you.
that you? Wait.
Did that armadillo just talk?
Are
And
these your
the-
pets?
and
Yes.
listen, that's not the bad part. The bad part is that it defused the bomb.
Okay. Would you mind bringing your pets with you?
I'm not a pet. I'm an armadillo.
I've never seen this armadillo before in my life. Now I'll whistle for Trigger and we'll step out of the van. Out of the truck.
Stepping out of the truck, though, you'll see my guy walking towards it.
You might want to stand back until I finish with plutonium and uranium.
Kind of.
Can I ask what you're doing with that?
He
Change
said
the
he said he was making it non-dangerous.
A raccoon's making this non-dangerous.
I'm not a raccoon. I'm an armadillo.
You see, raccoons are small mammals. This is, I'm not sure if an armadillo is a mammal or not, but that's not a raccoon.
Okay.
And you see he has his little paws inside what would be core.
Okay, I don't know how I'm going to explain this to command, but...
Better yet, who are you people?
Yes. I am Agent Colbert. I am with DISA, Department of Intelligence on Enhanced Sensitive Agencies. We are a government agency that, monitors enhanced individuals. And we had word that. What did I say her name was? Oh, I did say her name.
No, you didn't.
Yes. That, a...
Really bad person.
So there was these two goons, and point to the two guys that are restrained on the ground. And there was a third, a woman, and I'll describe what she looks like.
Ah,
I'm going to use the word of blah. That's she's puff of smoke, gone.
yes, that is Madame Celeste. We've been tracking her and part of her, I guess, organization. She and some other enhanced individuals have been picking up arms, collecting arms, and
The truck's
Not
full
quite
of military grade weapons.
and
And a nuke, apparently.
And are we sure it's safe for that armadillo to be?
It's an armadillo. I don't know, like, what would happen.
I'm used to radiation exposure.
There you go.
Huh.
Ricochet, by the way. And I'll extend
Nice.
my hand.
He'll shake your hand. Nice to meet you, Ricochet. If you want, you and your dog want to
Trigger.
hop in? Trigger. We'll take you back to base and we will try to figure this all out.
Am I being detained? Is that what you're saying?
Currently, yes. We weren't aware of any other individuals in this area.
Somebody really dropped the ball there, didn't they?
Well, I'm on
Okay.
vacation. So.
I just got pulled here because there was something dangerous.
How did you get what?
Well, I don't know exactly what happened, but, suddenly I knew there was danger somewhere and I just appeared here.
Is that a thing with you?
I don't know. I only got out of the lab recently.
What lab?
Please don't put me back there.
What lab?
Baxter, what is your mentor's name?
I have not come up with that, but
Okay, Dr. X.
yes,
Perfect. Dr. Evil.
Yes, it'd be Eva.
Evil.
Okay, yeah. Make sure to put him in a cage and bring him with us.
Whoa.
No
What are you
cages.
putting people in cages for?
Not you. I'm talking about the rodent.
Not a rodent.
Why
I
are we
don't do
putting
cages.
people in cages for? That's a talking armadillo that defused a nuke. I think your cage is not going to work.
I teleport so I'm in his face, on his shoulder. You're not putting me in a cage.
See
Teleport
the
back.
point? See the point?
Okay.
How about if I vouch for him?
I'll
I'll
take
be
it.
responsible.
Okay. You do that, because
And I'll vouch for him, Colbert.
you know him?
Yeah, we've met before.
Wait.
Alright, just let's clean up this mess and get the hell out of here. Meet y'all back at base.
Long time, David.
Connor. Very long.
Last I heard you were still serving. What happened?
Divorce, alcoholism. I got the dog, though.
It's grown since the pictures you showed us.
He's a good dog.
And what's with that? Pointing at the armadillo.
Hi, I'm Army. Well, actually, it doesn't read the same. Hi, I'm Army.
Hi. You can call me Connor or McBain.
Nice to meet you, Connor McBain.
Okay, you're a first. Can't say I'm too surprised, but you're a first. Well, let's get you guys out of here, and you can tell me all about what's gone on since last we met. Divorced, huh?
Divorce. Both kids gone. Yeah. She said it was the drinking, but I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Well, I'd be the wrong person to ask. I never got settled down with any of them. There's too many of them out there to spend time with, let alone settle down with one. Oh, and by the way, he looks around to make sure there's nobody within earshot. They don't really know who I am, so let's try to keep that. It's nice to be dead. Let's just put it that way.
Gotcha. I can dig that.
And I'll start walking them towards one of the closest SUVs.
So what does Army look like specifically? What does he look like?
Oh, here, I will post.
Like I didn't know like there's a bunch of different ones. I just wanted to know like which
Oh yeah,
one.
well, he is a screaming hairy armadillo.
Like is that like the technical name for what he is?
That's the common name for him. They come from the Andes Mountains.
Okay. As long as you're nice to Ricochet, he's nice back.
Oh, good.
Well, I guess it's time to go get debriefed.
Hey, now.
The wrong kind of debriefing. Get your mind out of the gutter. I'll do that after the after-action report.
All right. And with it being 11 o'clock, we'll go ahead and end that here, and
We'll be
start back up with everybody, well, all but two at headquarters.
no, because we're gonna swing by and pick them up.
Okay. Well, as you guys are, what do you guys do when you get back? You hop back on your games, you go to bed.
Hide under the covers.
Oh, my mom won't let me go back on the game, so you know, I go to bed, and when they show up, you know, if they come to the door, they're gonna hear things on the other side of the door, you know, that mom's shouldn't hear.
We'll figure we'll take care of coming to pick the two of you up maybe next Thursday.
Yep.
So we can actually play that out, because I'd hate for the viewers and players to miss out on what exactly that ends up being.
Now, are you going to give us XP for this session?
Yes. How does that actually work? Just give me all points?
Like
normally,
Vampire?
yeah, normally it's anywhere between like 3 to 6 XP, somewhere right around in there.
Okay.
But you can award however you want to award. So.
All right.
Typically, what I've seen is 1 point per session. 1 power point per session.
Okay.
That's kind of the base.
Okay. Yeah. We'll go ahead and do 1 for now, and then once I get a little bit more familiar, I may bump it up to higher ones.
Where do we is there a place to record that on our sheets?
Not really the Roll20 sheet. I can put it in Hero Lab. If you got Hero Lab, you got access to Hero Lab. You can put it in there.
I'm using my advantages as notes. I'm just putting it in there as, you know, whatever I need to write, and then 0 points spent for that.
Which works.
Okay. So we'll be back Thursday to continue our adventure. Maybe create a team or lock a couple people up in cells. It depends upon how it all works out. Our version of, I guess, what is it? You say DISA? Their version of Shield.
DISA.
Yeah. Leave it to the
Yeah.
government to like acronyms. If you can't wait till next Thursday for your tabletop fix, you can join us tomorrow night for some Consequences of Chaos, which is a 5th edition D&D game. We will be back at least one more Sunday to take care of our Vampire the Masquerade. And then next week, Wednesday, we'll be here for Organized Play. And then we'll be back for Thursday. So, remember, ladies and gentlemen, we are in this adventure called Life Together, so please keep that golden rule in mind. Treat those around you the way you'd like to be treated yourself. With that, have a good week.